All right, welcome everybody to the 2026 Delta McKenzie ASA Pro-Am season. We are here for the first event of the year, Hoyt Easton Pro-Am in beautiful Foley, Alabama. We, of course, are indoors here. You can see at the Foley Event Center. Welcome everybody to 2026 3D season. Super exciting. PJ Riley, Darren Christenberry. Darren, how excited are we to get 3D season rolling?
I can't believe how fast time goes by. I mean, I'm glad it's here because I love the 3D game. I love Foley. My wife and I actually came here on vacation in August, so we made an extra trip to the shooting site and the local area. It's just a great place to have a tournament. The local folks are awesome. There's plenty to do. The weather has been spectacular, and now we get to watch some amazing shoot-offs.
Speaking of which, you know, we talked about this beautiful weather. It's like a little bit too beautiful for us who are from up north.
Yeah.
Tell us how the shooting was this weekend, the conditions out there at the Graham Creek Nature Preserve.
Go back 12 months ago, and you would have never dreamt of wearing shorts. Here we are to this weekend. You never dream of putting on pants because it's like it was really cold last year. It's been amazing, warm and sunny. It's been humid a little bit. We got a few drops of rain, but really nothing at all stopped our shooting. Great shooting conditions all weekend. So tons of people, fantastic location. 2026 season is here.
All right, so we are ready to kick off the competition. We should say that our coverage right now is brought to you by B3 Archery. And so first up, Darren Christenberry, we have the Senior Pro Division.
Mm-hmm.
So, So before we bring out our archers, Darren, there are our standings. Run that down for us.
Yeah, Jack Wallace shot a clean round. You can't see the 12 rings out to the side, but he actually shot 14 12s this weekend, which means he shot 0 8s in 40 targets. Amazing round. Richard Owen in second at a 415. Legendary Jeff Hopkins there in third at 411. Stephen Altizer, 2025 shooter of the year. Let me get that in there at a 410. And then Brian Llewellyn, a fellow Hoosier, rounding out the top 5 with another 410.
All right, Darren, we want to get right to the action, so we're going to bring out our archers now. And before we do that, Darren, we have a special introduction that we're going to do. We are going to start with our tournament director and his sidekick, Scott Parrott and Tommy Greenhill. All right. Okay, there we go. Our tournament director and his sidekick, Scott Parrott, Tommy Greenhill. All right, now we will get to our archers. Our 5th place qualifier with a score of 410 and 9 bonus rings from Bedford, Indiana, shooting for Hoyt, Brian Llewellyn. And our number 4 qualifier with a score of 410 and 11 bonus rings from Cedar Bluff, Virginia, shooting for Elite, Stephen Altizer. And our number 3 qualifier with a score of 411 and 13 bonus rings from Lacona, Iowa, shooting for Martin Jeff Hopkins. Our number 2 qualifier with a score of 415 and 12 bonus rings from Rose Hill, Virginia, shooting for Hoyt, Richard Owens. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 428 and 14 bonus rings from Townville, South Carolina, shooting for Matthews, Jack Wallace. All right, Darren, there he is, Jack Wallace with a 428, and as you mentioned, no 8s. You shot the same course.
Yesterday's range was a man's range. I mean stout. It was a good one for our first one of the year. For him to shoot 14 up yesterday with no 8s, you know, a 214 with 712, it's an amazing round. It really is, you know. There's a good look at Mr. Jeff Hopkins. I was just thinking there, seeing Jeff out there. I've shot with him for 26 years now. Is how long I've been competing against Jeff. And all these guys out there, you know, I'm same age, same class, good friends. Altiser's a co-worker. He's one of my best friends, and we give each other a lot of crap, you know, and him more than me, but I have to take a lot of it. But this is I really enjoy shooting with these guys. This should be a really good shoot off. Jack's in a really comfortable position, so as long as he does his thing, this shouldn't be too hard of a tournament for him.
We should mention that they had 10 minutes to judge these targets. For folks who are new, they are shooting unknown distance. Explain what that means.
Yeah, they're judging the distance. They got a 10-minute judging period to come out here and use whatever method that they do to gauge the distance to that target. They don't know. And look at Jeff step up and donut that 12. So he guessed that within a yard right there.
That's the farthest target.
Yeah, they're not using any kind of rangefinder device other than how they practice and how they see targets. They set their sights for what they think it is, try to maximize the points on each arrow.
Wow.
That's a good start for Hopkins.
Hopkins just smoked it.
And I promise you, he's not here to try to get third place. So if he can make a move, he's going to, I mean, he's 17 points behind Jack. So Jack started off with an 8 at least. Oh, 5. That's going to make it interesting. So it puts him 433.
Yeah, that was our Schwacker Wolverine. We're coming around to the HHA Panther.
This is Richard Owens.
There's a 10.
Good 10 for Richard there, 425 now. This is so different coming in here from shooting outside where we shot in those big flat lanes to a big black floor, wide open, artificial light. This is a big adjustment. Jeff had no issues. Look at that arrow right there. So good.
That's crazy.
423. So he's 2 points out of second and 10 points out of first now.
He's definitely gonna push up the leaderboard if he keeps shooting like that. Yeah, you mentioned, Darren, that you were outside in the tall pines and sunlight, shade, all that, and now we come in here and it's basically like a high school gymnasium.
Steven didn't do something right there. He was pretty low. That's the shortest target on the range. He's quite a bit low on that for a nickel. He went right there. That's going to make it tough for him to make a move. Good 10 for
Brian on the stand. No, he was on the Zeiss deer.
See, one arrow into it. There's lots of changes right now. When we update the scores, Jack only has an 8-point lead now instead of 13 points. Jeff's only 2 points out of second, and Altiser's now 5 points behind fourth place. So he fell from fourth to fifth. Yeah, there's the update. So every arrow matters.
Every arrow matters. That's right.
Look at that. Look at that mountain of a man right there.
Farmer from Iowa. Jeff Hopkins has been playing this game a long time.
And you can't believe anything the guy says. I was getting ready to step up to the longest target on the range yesterday. He said, "You shoot that brown pig yet?" I said, "No." He said, "Man, I went high on that thing. It must have been 51 yards. There's no way he went high on it." I said, "You're lying, Jeff."
He does like to play that game.
He does. You can't believe anything he says the first time. He's awesome. There's a good look at Jack.
Jack said he spent a lot of time in the off-season working on his game, and it paid off this weekend.
He shot so good. He does the same thing every single time. That's why he puts up good scores. His shot's so consistent. He shoots at a lot of uppers, and that's going to be a close call.
That is close.
There's Richard Owen at full draw. See if he can 12 it like Jeff did. I think he shoots a lot of uppers, too. This should be close to the top of the 10. Yep. Oh, maybe. That might catch it.
Might be there.
That's really close. That's probably going to be a 12 with the way that connects right there. Pretty good looking scenery right there with that black bear and that shrubbery. There's Brian Llewellyn, Bedford, Indiana. Nice strong shot.
He said I didn't need his shooter card. He said, Darren knows everything about me.
Yeah.
Just ask him.
Yeah. 10 for Brian, puts him 430.
Okay. Coming around
Yeah,
to Jack Wallace.
He had a close one there. Like I said, Jack shoots a lot of uppers. He's right there at it. 4 o'clock area.
Oh, man, that's so close.
It is close.
Survey says
10.
Just missed.
443.
That's the HHA Panther. We're coming around to the Black Eagle Black Bear.
Richard looks like he's shooting a carbon bow. I think he's
He
shooting
is.
a carbon Hoyt.
He is.
Oh, interesting.
Shooting what would be considered generally their hunting bow.
And then he went at that upper, I'm sure.
Oh, 10.
Oh, he did put the cone out then, so he did not call
forgot
upper.
to put the cone out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's shaking his head, looking back at his buddy Joe Pitt there. All right, we have the Stan Coyote. The Stan Coyote and the Zeiss Deer.
This is the
10 for
10
Steve.
for Steven. He did call upper and looks like he hit the lower. So his numbers are a few numbers off. I shot with him the other day when we got here and he had his sight in the wrong mark. He's like, man, I just keep hitting. I said, move your sight out one mark to give you a wider tape. And he's like, that's where it's supposed to be. So I wonder if he's got his sight in the right spot. He put the cone out, Steven. There he is. He's going to shoot at an upper.
Yeah, they have these orange cones that they move to the front of the shooting box that tells the judges they want the upper 12.
3 of the 5 have their cones out right now.
Yeah. Steven with those image stabilizing binoculars he's got there.
Nice clean haircut.
Look at him.
Trimmed up beard.
He's ready.
Like to see him have that shirt zipped up just a little bit, but other than that, he's going to double check his number.
Make sure I dialed that right.
Boom, good strong shot by Brian right there.
Center 10. Now we're back at Steven.
He's shooting at that Wolverine, which we can't see quite yet. He called upper.
He did call
and
upper.
He got it.
I think he got it.
Good shot, Mr. Altizer.
Yes. He's going to like that. Oh, yeah.
That'll work.
All right.
12 points. There he broke the ice.
37. All right. That was the Schwacker Wolverine. Now we're at the HHA Panther. Brian Llewellyn takes a 10.
10 for B.
440.
Yep. Good motor.
Go back to the Black Eagle Black Bear. That's one of our 2 new targets this year, Darren.
Hey, see, that's so interesting to me right there. That's a 451. Jack shot 40 targets in regulation, never left the 10 ring.
Yeah.
Changes environments, artificial lighting on this flat black floor, and he shot a 5 and an 8 in the first 3 targets. So crazy how this game goes.
Very different. There's a 10 on the stand. Coyote for Richard Owens.
45. And Mr. Hopkins, what's he going to do down there? I think that deer's the second closest target, so he's probably going to 12 it.
He went right at it, I tell you
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
mashed it.
Look at that.
445.
Darren.
So Jeff is now tied for second and 6 points out of the lead.
Tied for second place.
You don't want him chasing you.
No.
I said he's not here for second or third. He's going to try to win this tournament.
He has shot in this final, too, here in Foley, a bunch.
If he 12s this Wolverine, I think he'll shoot the 14 on the Panther to try to close the gap. And if Jack makes another mistake, this could be very interesting.
Yeah.
It's just got to be that things look different in here. That black floor, for me, the targets look farther,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, than what they actually are. So I would typically shoot high arrows, overjudge them. But so far, what we've seen is a lot of low arrows.
So here comes Jack shooting at the stand coyote, and we've got his target.
Oh, that's a good camera angle right there.
Yeah.
Sweeping around there.
Let's see what he does.
That looks good.
It's a close target.
Center 10. Well, he didn't give anything up.
No. Uh-oh.
Ooh, that hit the curtain, didn't it?
That sounded funny. I think he missed. Wait, no, there's an arrow in the deer.
Huh.
What was
I
that?
don't know what that was. Sounded like an arrow hit the curtain.
It sure did.
Wasn't Jeff, was it?
I thought he had shot.
I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. 10.
That's a 10,
10 for Jeff. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm not sure what
Sorry
happened
about the
either.
dead air there. I'm not sure.
Something. We heard a strange noise.
So did Steven miss?
Yeah.
That's what it
He
was.
did.
He went for the 14 and shot a 0.
Oh, shoot. No, I think that's a 450.
450 for B.
That threw me off, Darren.
Me too. Yeah, I was like, what happened?
I'm out of sorts here.
461 for Jack.
461.
Okay, we're back on pace now. Gonna have to get Steven to pay for the damages back there on the wall or the curtain, whatever it was.
And now we got Richard.
And an 8 for Richard. 453. So Jeff has now taken over second. Jack's still got if Jack goes into the final arrow with a 6-point lead, it's hard to lose that. He wants that 6-point lead into the final arrow. And I don't think we mentioned yet, anybody within 10 points of the leader. We shoot 5 arrows in regulation, rotate through all 5 targets that you've seen. But anybody within 10 points of the leader after those 5 targets gets to shoot a 6th and final arrow. And that bonus rings will break the tie if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
There'll be no shoot off. If there's a tie on bonus rings, we'll have a shoot off. But if there more bonus rings, will break the tie if it's a tie score. So right now there's 3 people within 10 points of the leader.
Your Jeff Hopkins, that Panther is mid-range compared to the others. It's not the farthest, not the shortest.
In my opinion, if Jeff wants to win this tournament, he has to 14 this target. Because if he shoots a 12 and Jack shoots a 10, then Jack takes a 4-point lead, which is still pretty good, but Jeff could really apply the pressure if he were to 14 this. Good look at Jack. His shot's so consistent. Oh. I think Jeff 12'd that cat.
Jack is shooting at the deer. That looks like a center
10
again.
So Jeff gained 2 points, I believe.
Did he get it?
That'll put the lead to 4 if that's what I'm seeing. Richard's just now coming to full draw. He's still got 30 seconds. They get a minute for each arrow, so he's got plenty of time. Uh-oh. Now he doesn't have a lot of time. He's got 17 seconds, 16, 15, 14, 13. He's going to make something happen.
He's a little nervous now.
7. Okay, not horrible. Could have been worse.
He did not call upper, but that's going to be an 8.
Yeah. So he's going to take an 8 on that. Puts him
like that.
461. He's going to drop with that, I think.
Yep. All right, Jeff Hopkins.
I think Jeff 12 that if I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Man.
He did.
He did. Center punched it.
467.
Man,
wow.
he just doesn't quit.
No, that's why I say he's not here for second or third. He'll gun. Stephen, 442. I can't beat up on him too bad, but that is our 2025 Shooter of the Year.
Shooter of the Year, that's right. And here we had somebody gunning for the 14, Brian Llewellyn.
Oh, yeah?
Did he get it? Just over.
455, nothing to lose there. Good shot, B. And I think Jack went for a center 10.
Yes. So.
471.
So Darren.
Okay.
Stephen Altizer's going to finish in 5th.
Yep.
Brian Llewellyn's going to finish in 4th.
Yep.
And then we're going to have
Richard's going to get a shoot. He's 10 points behind Jack right now.
Richard will be first. Jeff Hopkins will shoot second, 467. And Jack Wallace, 471.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Right now, Jack's wanting him to set something really close.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't want the 4-point lead. Even if Jeff were to hit a 14, Jack's going to win on bonus rings. No, maybe not. Jeff hit 2 out there or 3.
I think he hit at least 3.
So Jeff would be leading on bonus rings, so a tie is not even in Jack's favor now.
Man.
Yeah, if Jeff steps up and hits a 14, Jack would have to hit a bonus ring to win this thing.
Josh Grine will give him the bonus ring information. I'm sure Jack hasn't calculated all that.
Yeah.
And then he'll be able to make up his mind. But, of course, Jeff has to do something.
Yep. You can see they just brought out a African Blesbach.
There it is.
With a last chance arrow.
Yes.
Sponsored target. And they're going to get a minute to judge it from a selected distance that Scott picks. And then Richard's going to shoot, and then Jeff's going to shoot, and then Jack's going to know what he has to do to try to win this thing. It can change so fast.
Interesting. I was kind of expecting this one to be kind of like,
yeah.
Okay, we'll kind of roll through it.
Especially with the way Jack shot qualification.
Yeah.
I mean, he made 0 mistakes, 0, and then come in here and it's, 5, 8, no bonus rings, and Jeff picks away at him, and here we are with, had a 13-point lead. Now it's down to 4.
Right.
Wow.
Jeff Hopkins, you never can count him out.
No, he's shot some pretty crazy good arrows over the years.
I have one of his from in here when he missed a target, and he broke the arrow in half, and I kept half. And he keeps asking me, he wants it back.
He does.
Because he wants me to stop telling the story of him missing in here. But it sits at my desk. But he's won a bunch in here too.
Yeah, I'd hate to see how many tournaments he's won in his career.
He said, "Oh wait, he did give me a number that I was supposed to."
But I don't know if we can believe it though. We talked about that earlier.
He says he has a few top 100s. That's what he told me.
A few top 100s. Yeah, that's true though.
Yes, it is. Richard has that unique stabilizer set up. There's a couple guys that do that. 30-inch front and side rods there. I played with it once to see because I saw him do it, and I was like, well, I got to experience it. And it is very balancing, but it's also very awkward.
Yeah, no, I've never experimented with it. I guess that's too far from the norm for me.
Yeah.
I can't judge him. I don't know. I just have never tried it because I don't know.
Yeah, him and his buddy right behind there, Joe Pitt, they both shoot like that. And so they were like, you got to try it, you got to try it. So I did shoot on a range with it, and yeah, it was nice, but it just, in terms of balance.
Right.
But it felt very awkward.
I gave Joe a lot of static on the range today. He said he had a contact missing yesterday, and he said, man, he can't believe how good he can see today. And every time he put an eye drop in, he'd hit a 12, or he would judge better when he put an eye drop in. I said, hey, you better put 2 eye drops in. If it's helping you, better put 2 drops in. We had a good time out there today.
There is a good look at our target.
I would think Richard is looking at nothing but a 14 here, and he's got nothing to lose. He's going to be. He's going to finish at least third.
Third place. We should mention, you know, top 3. That's where the money is generally, and so we are playing for thousands of dollars. So this isn't just for fun or a trophy. There's money on the line here for these pros.
See, if he shoots a 14, it puts him at a 75. If Jeff shoots an 8, then Jeff still takes over third place because of bonus rings. They would tie on points. You know, for Richard to move up, he would have to hit a 14 and then Jeff shoot a 5. That's the only way Richard can move up the podium right now.
We saw Richard turn his binoculars around to look at his sight tape. That acts as a magnifier. That is an old man trick, we'll call that.
This is not the easy of targets to like pick out that 14. I would imagine he's going to be looking down from the back and in from the core line, because it's just a big brown blob down there in this light. And if there's some shiny spots on it, it's tough to see.
Oh, straight right.
For a 5. So he'll finish with a 466. And he's currently 1 point behind Jeff, so Richard did just wrap up third place.
Yep.
Regardless of what Jeff does. So Jeff is 1,000% shooting at this 14, and if he doesn't, I'm going to ask him, what in the world were you thinking? He has to.
Yes.
He can miss the target, still get second. He has everything to gain if he 14s it.
There you see his bow there. It says legend. That bow's named for him.
Yep.
He is the legend.
Was it the Legend 730 because that was his ASA number?
Correct.
730. Yep. That's an early number. Come on, big guy. Make this thing interesting here. Oh. He saved it.
I think he's got the strength to keep that up there.
Yeah. He get a little tight in that shot. He's got some movement there.
No.
Just left for a 5.
Gosh,
he judged it perfect too. So that's going to make Jack's life really easy.
Missed it.
472 for Jeff. Jack needs 1 point.
1 point. Just has to hit the target. And we should mention Jack was our ASA Classic champ, so he won the last tournament of the year.
He sure did.
In this class, and now here he is again. All he needs to do is hit foam. That's a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, that's.
I would imagine. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's. The 10 ring gets a little small when you have to have it. The bonus rings get really small when you have to have it. But when you have to have 1 point, I don't even think any negativity crosses your mind.
He called the upper.
He's probably going to shoot what would be an IBO 11, center 10 on this thing, and then cash the checks. Holding that bow pretty steady.
Oh, yeah, he is. There it is.
Upper
Boom,
12.
and he got the upper.
He called it, too. That's a good way to finish. He got that bonus ring that time.
Called the bonus ring, and he got it. Here comes wife Sharon.
Here comes his coach.
Give him a big hug. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. We'll get Jack over here. It's been a while since he's been able to put one together where he led wire to wire, but man, everything was clicking for him this time.
I'd say, what a good weekend. I mean, he I'm sure had some thoughts right there as that shoot-off was progressing, but
yeah,
he certainly had a fantastic weekend.
100%.
I don't want to take anything away from him for that.
No.
To get through a 40 target qualification and not leave the 10 ring, it's crazy good.
Yeah, we'll get. Here comes Jack now over to the microphone. Get his headset on. And there he is. All right, Jack Wallace. You were our ASA Classic champ last year. Come into this season, 2026, back on the top of the podium. How's that feel?
Pretty incredible. I got to tell you, my heart rate was pretty high here in the shoot-down round. I shoot all weekend, and you don't leave the 10 ring, and you come over here and you start shooting them in the foot and the side and the neck and everything else. So I learned one thing, judging outside, and that brutal stuff we had this weekend is not like judging over this floor in here. So I'm very thankful that it worked out.
We mentioned that in the broadcast there, Jack, that this is a totally different environment. But something I wanted to talk about was you don't come in here to the very first one of the season. We haven't shot ASA competition since August. You come in here and shoot a 40 target qualification round and don't leave the 10 ring. That's not by luck. I mean, what kind of preparation and what did you do in the off season to shoot at that level already?
Well, I spent a lot of time thinking, trying to heal this up here and then try to work on in here. And just between that and the health and just a fantastic support group of not just the wife, but the family and folks back home and great friends. And I've said it before, some of these very, very special people know who they are. And without them, not only would I not be here in an interview, I probably wouldn't be alive. So that's, I'm very, very thankful for that kind of support because it's not easy to do what we do.
That's awesome.
This is not easy, so I am very, very happy. Did make a lot of changes, worked very hard, so I'm happy it started this way.
So far, it's paid off. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Fantastic weekend.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Congratulations to Jack Wallace. He is our
Thank you, guys.
2026 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am Senior Pro Champ.
Thanks.
All right, welcome back to the Foley Event Center. We are here at the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am. Darren Christenberry and PJ Riley sitting here. And Darren, we are going to bring out our senior known pro archers next. Explain. All right, we just had senior pro. They were judging.
Yep.
Senior known pro.
Every one of them is going to have a little electronic box. They're going to click these targets with a laser rangefinder. They're going to know how to set their sight to the 1/10 of a yard. We should see a ton of bonus rings hit in these next few arrows we get to watch.
We will give the yardages to folks so they will know how far they were shooting and they'll know how far the last guys were shooting. But before we do that, let's get to our leaderboard and see how our archers finished out the weekend.
Yeah, Randy Morocco there at a 440, strong score. Lynn Hoke at a 432, Rick Baker 430, Michael Braden and Chad Hilburn, 428 each there in 4th and 5th.
All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's bring out our archers. Our number 5 qualifier in senior known pro with a score of 428 and 15 bonus rings. From Wapanucka, Oklahoma, shooting for Darton, Chad Hilburn. And our number 4 qualifier with a score of 428 and 17 bonus rings. From Keller, Texas, shooting for Matthews, Michael Braden. Our number 3 qualifier from Epsom, New Hampshire. Shooting for Hoyt, Rick Baker. Our number 2 qualifier with a score of 432 and 18 bonus rings. From Indianola, Iowa, shooting for Elite, Lynn Hoke. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 440 and 21 bonus rings. From Lowellville, Ohio, shooting for Matthews, Randy Morocco. All right, Darren. So Rick Baker was is our third seed. He had a 430 with 17 bonus rings. Missed his score there. But that is where he is sitting in this division.
This is actually pretty tight race right here. I mean, Randy's got an 8-point lead right now over second, but we saw what can happen. You know, Randy slips up, shoots an 8. The guys behind him shoot a 12. It's a 4-point swing.
Yeah.
It takes 2 of those, and you're tied. So it's far from over, but Randy's super nice guy, fantastic shooter. He's a great indoor shooter. Not necessarily indoor 3D. I mean, we're about to watch how good he is indoors, but he's just a great archer in general.
He said he's been waiting a while for a weekend to come together like this, where he put 2 good days together, and he made it happen.
Yeah, careful what you wish for. Good look at Randy. He's not making any friends with those black veins and black knocks, is he? Can't see those in the target.
There he is on our Schwacker Wolverine, and
10.
just left a 10.
Nothing wrong with 10s, as long as you don't give points back. Michael Braden didn't look too happy with that one.
No. Oh, well, he should be.
Well, I don't know what he's so upset about.
All right.
10 for Randy right
So here we
there.
go. Randy's got a 10. Lynn Hoke had a big day today to get where he is. He said he and Randy shot the same score today.
Shot a 10, 442. Nothing wrong with 10s, but these guys know exactly how far these targets are. There's a good look
There's
at Rick
Rick.
Baker. Yeah. Did he call?
10.
10, yeah. 10 for Rick. 440.
Okay.
Interesting fact about Rick, he's been shooting archery forever. He shoots known pro here in the ASA, but he shot open pro at the IBO Worlds last year and got second. And I'm like, how'd you do that? So he's obviously got some game. Obviously got some game.
We're getting an explanation from Scott Parrott. We need cones out front so he knows who shot what.
So he did get a 12.
Got a
Rick got
12.
So he goes to a 442. We had to take a little classroom time there. Get everybody lined back out.
There we go, Michael Braden.
His perplexed look must be because it wasn't dead center. He was about an 1/8 inch left of dead center. Maybe he was trying to hit it right in the middle.
Why didn't I get that?
442 for Mike. And Chad? Center 10 on that there. 438.
38. Hey, we're glad to see Michael Braden out here shooting, because he was on the senior pro. He shot unknown distance for several years. Then he left for a year and decided he didn't like it. And we didn't like him not being here. So he came back. But he didn't want to mess with judging, so he went to senior known pro. Now here he is out on the line. And we're glad that he's here.
Mike's a wealth of knowledge, archery coach.
Yep.
He was shooting pro back during the big war, you know.
He's
been a pro forever, so. Good look at Mike right
There
there.
he is.
He put Dallas. What? He's from somewhere around Dallas, Texas. I think's where he resides now.
Keller, Texas
Keller,
is
yeah.
the town.
Maybe a suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm not exactly sure. I think Mike is on the deer, but we're seeing Rick Baker going to shoot this coyote, I believe.
Yeah.
Good look at Michael B.
Yeah. That was Rick
Yeah, that was
Baker's
Rick on that coyote.
shot there.
Michael Steele. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. Let that down.
let
That
that
thing was
down.
moving. There's Lynn Hoke, Iowa boy.
Iowa.
Deer killing machine.
Big trapper.
Big trapper, yeah. There's Mike again. Must be shooting some holding weight. When they get those bows back and they jump a
Yeah.
little bit, they're a little aggressive, usually because they're using high holding weight. He pulls hard on that thing. Ooh, did he call up?
And he did.
He did.
All right.
Another ring.
That weight paid off for him. We're going to come back around here to Chad Hilburn on the Schwacker Wolverine.
8.
Makes an 8.
446 by my math.
And Randy Morocco up on the HHA Panther. Our leader. An 8. Oh.
458. That's why you shoot them all. You never know.
Let's see what Lynn did then on this Black Eagle Bear. Also an 8. Okay.
An 8. So 450 for Lynn.
And we know Rick got a 10. He's going to move to 452 on the Stan Coyote.
I'm making a note at times, and I'm not being critical of the known guys at all. Don't get me wrong. But you saw Hopkins step up there and 12 that long bear.
Yeah.
You know, you saw all these bonus rings hit of the guys judging distance, and then these guys know the distance with the rangefinder. Good one from Mike at 12 there.
On the Zeiss deer.
Yeah.
So, Darren, we should mention we can give distances here now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that first Wolverine, what do we got?
It's 42 yards. And then that mountain lion, the HHA mountain lion, is 35. The black bear is the longest target out there. It's 47 yards.
Our coverage brought to you by Easton.
Yep. And that coyote, which is the shortest target on the range, the stand coyote is 29 yards. And that grazing doe that Michael Braden just hit, the Zeiss grazing doe, is 39 yards.
All right, there we go. No gimmies in there.
No.
29 is your shortest.
Yeah. That 29 on, knowing the distance on that, that's not not too tough of a shot.
It's no, but
it is if you have to have it.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
if you're just trying to pick away at a lead or something, but if you're like, oh, I have to have this to win, it makes it a different story.
I'd rather have that thing at about 18 yards than 29. But
good look at Lynn. He's retired. He gets to shoot a lot of arrows when he wants to.
man,
There's Rick Baker.
Rick. And that was Lynn.
That
just
was
shot
Lynn.
the 14.
Yeah, Rick's going to shoot the feet and
Rick's
deer.
going to shoot the deer.
Lynn smoked that 14.
Oh, he went left. Rick did.
It sounded like a core line.
Yeah,
they make
right.
a very unique sound when they
That's
hit the
Lynn.
cores.
Yeah, that's Lynn's in the coyote there.
Mike's shooting the Wolverine at 42 yards. Let's see what he ends up with here in a minute.
Smashes that ear with his backhand.
Dead
Center
10.
10. All right.
We know Mike got a 10. 464.
464. Now we're going to come to Chad Hilburn.
He went at the 14.
Oh, he just missed it.
Missed it.
Just missed.
So 454 for Chad. Good effort right there, Chad.
Here's our leader, Randy Morocco.
on a 47-yard black bear. 10
Take a
points.
10. All right.
468.
Boy. Michael Braden's within 4 points. Here comes Lynn, and we know he got this 14.
Tighten that lead up a little bit.
So he's also 4 points from the leader.
Yeah, this thing really tightened up, didn't it?
Yeah, and here's Rick. Yeah, just straight left.
460. Things got a little tighter with 2 to go. 2 of regulation. Anybody again within 10 points of the leader will get to shoot a 6th and final arrow.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're updated now.
Yes. We want this action to get going here with 2 arrows to go in regulation. Rick's got the archer tattoo. Remind himself.
That he is.
Here's what I am. I'm an archer.
Mike shooting a big V-bar setup on that Matthews title.
What's that do for you?
It gives you, if you get any kind of like hand torque, you know, especially with higher let-off bows, guys that are shooting lower holding weight or higher let-off, those V-bars help balance that. You don't get a lot of one-way torque left or right. It just helps really keep the bow centered and not a lot of influence. You can aim it without it really being influenced one way or other. It's a balancing V-bar. His shot's just not flowing good. And I know Mike, he gets in there and really pulls on that thing. So 26 seconds, plenty of time.
Somebody didn't realize Mike was
He
hadn't shot yet.
He might be making a play to ring here. This is the 35-yard mountain line, HHA mountain line, so he might be making a play to 14 here or something. He did.
Oh,
he smashed
and he
it.
got it.
Good shot, Michael B.
And with that little,
I wondered if he wouldn't try to get that.
you know, talk about possibly being rattled because our judges started out across, didn't realize he didn't shoot.
470 for Rick with that 10.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch shot here by Michael Braden.
Boom.
Yes.
478.
Man.
Randy probably said, well, poop, you know. These guys are coming full steam ahead.
Wow. This is Chad's on the bear
Called
here.
upper.
Oh, man, that's so
Wow.
close.
That is close. It's got a touch.
I'm going to guess
It has
not.
to touch.
Oh. Scott
12
Parrott
points.
says yes.
466. Good look at Chad. There's Randy.
There's the man, Randy. Shooting that Arc 34. That's Matthews. That's typically more of a hunting bow, but he loves it.
12.
Got
now.
the 12. Randy told me he loves that bow.
That's
and
awesome.
he is shooting that high let off, 80%.
Is he?
80%.
Yeah. Good look at Lynn. He said low there. It must have been low. 8 points it was, 472. So Michael Braden came in fourth, and he's now 2 points out of the lead.
Wow.
And we're at our
Michael
fifth
Braden.
arrow regulation. Right now there would be 4 guys within 10 points of the leader. Yeah, 470, 472, 78, and 80.
Michael Braden came in 12 points back, and he is now 2 points back.
I think he went, what did he do, 14, 14, 12?
Man.
14 coyote, 14 the panther, 12 the deer.
That is
Pretty good run.
monster.
And he's finishing on the long bear. So I doubt 14 is in play here. Could be. It's not far from the 10. If he wanted to shade that 14 toward the 10 ring, if he happened to miss it a little, you can clip that 10. If I'm not mistaken, they're not far apart on that bear.
Randy's on this 39-yard deer, and he can see it. Oh, did he call upper?
He did not.
Oh, that's right in the upper.
There's Lynn getting settled in. He's on the 42-yard schwacker. There it is. Wolverine. 12.
Oh, smashed it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Dead center.
Pretty shot. Looks like everybody's shot. Here we go. Lynn Hoke.
Okay.
Pretty arrow. Dead center.
Got it.
484. Just another day at work for Lynn.
That's it.
Another day at work.
14 for Rick.
Nice.
Also 484.
Mm-hmm. What did Michael do on that bear? I'm going to say he gunned it to 12. I don't think 14 really was in play right there.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in that area. 488.
Oh, and Chad here went for the 14 on the Stand Coyote. 29-yarder.
They're wearing that
He
out.
got it.
480 for Chad. Randy shoots a 10. If that's the case, everybody's going to shoot the final arrow.
Yeah. 10.
490.
He did.
Yep.
He hit that upper,
Everybody's within 10.
but did not call it.
Wow.
488. Oh, so Lynn Hoke has a 1 bonus ring lead over Rick Baker currently.
Yes.
So it is Randy Morocco, Michael Braden, Lynn Hoke, Rick Baker, and Chad Hilbert. So
They're going to bring that Blesbach back out, I assume. Yep, here he
there
comes.
it comes.
And again, they get it. They're going to know the distance, but you can, when we get the camera on it, it's just a brown blob with some shiny patches of paint on it. It's hard to pick out detail on that. Not an easy target to shoot a bonus ring on.
No.
And the guys within 6 points of Randy, 6 points, Lynn and Rick being 6 point back, he's really not too, okay, even if those guys 14 it, I can shoot a 10 and I'm okay.
Yeah.
But with Mike being only 2 points behind him, if he shoots a 14 and he forces Randy to shoot a bonus ring to win, he'd have to have a 12 or 14 to win.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they play out like that. You go from having an 8 point lead to, oh my gosh, if he shoots a 14, I have to hit a bonus ring to win this thing.
Randy went in with an 8 point lead. And now here he is, clinging on 2 points.
There's that 14 ring hiding in the bushes. That's we've mentioned it before in the broadcast. I asked McCarthy, would you rather come in with a lead or I'd rather come in with a 20 point. Of course,
Yeah.
the bigger the better. But it's so hard to protect the lead because the guys behind you are like, you know what? I'm going to get second, third, fourth, or fifth. No matter what, I might as well go for the win.
Yeah.
Where you're trying to protect that lead, not shoot super aggressive. It's a slippery slope.
Chad Hilburn is up first. Shooting that new Darton Tri-Tech.
Well, it's a good look at that arrow label. Black Eagle PS 27.
There it is.
27 diameter is the biggest arrow allowed.
And
just right, I believe.
Man, I think he just missed it.
So
Just
close.
off of it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just missed.
The more arrows that land up there by that, the more detail they're going to be able to see because they
Right.
leave a mark in the foam.
Yep.
So that's going to help the guys behind him. Okay, there's a mark to the left. There's a mark to the right. I go right between them. I'm in the middle of 14.
That's going to be an 8 for Chad.
488 for that man. So
Rick Baker is up next.
I just think they all have to just gun at it because if you play safe here, you're just, I don't know. I don't know what Rick's play is. He's 6 points behind the leader. He's 4 points. He's tied for third right now. I think you got to shoot at the 14.
Oh, he did.
Ooh,
Over top
that's,
of it for a 5.
That's the risky part.
Just
Baker,
over top.
489, so he's 1 point ahead of Chad. Chad's still going to be in 5th as of now. So Lynn, with with an 8, guarantees himself a podium. Lynn needs a 14
Right,
here
man.
to try to move up the podium.
Let's see what you got.
A bonus ring will get him on the podium for sure. An 8 will get him on the podium for sure. See what he decides to do. He went center 10, so he guaranteed himself a big paycheck. 10.
Well, all right.
494. So Mike needs 6 points to be ahead of Lynn on bonus rings. So he needs an 8 to guarantee second. Yeah, Mike has to shoot at 14 here to have a chance to win. That's it. One play, Mike will be. If he shoots a 5, he's at a 493. He gets third. The difference between second and third's not a ton. But again, I don't think Mike's here to just make a paycheck. He's trying to win this tournament.
Yeah.
I think if my thought process is parallel to Mike's, I would think it's 14 right here.
And he can hedge his bets a little bit to try and miss low into the 8.
Yeah, if I do miss, catch bottom of the 14, but
Yeah.
if I do miss, make sure it's in the 8, not the 5.
Yeah. But we want to see him hit it.
Yeah, make it interesting.
And he got it.
He did get it. See, that's the scenario. 502. So now Randy has to have a bonus ring.
Needs it.
Yeah.
502.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Bonus advantage. Yeah.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah. 12 to win.
He can shoot a 12 to win or the 14.
Yeah, whatever he can see the best. He's probably going to be more comfortable aiming at a 12 as long as he can see a muscle or a light spot, something to really give him a good aiming reference. You can see a light spot in the top of that lower 12 right there. If he can pick that lighting spot out, that'll be easy for him to aim at.
He did call upper.
Okay,
So
he's going to shoot. Maybe he can see that arrow hole in the upper. Bonus ring to win right here.
Here he
Anything
goes.
but a 12 or a 14, and he's going to take second place. Good shoot off.
Oh, he said
Just left.
Left.
Michael Braden
Michael B.
just won that tournament.
Michael Braden takes the steal.
Yeah, that's best case scenario for Mike, worst case scenario for Randy. When Mike hits that 14, Randy has to have a bonus ring to win.
Come on. You come in 12 points back and win it.
Wow.
That's the Michael Braden we remember from Senior Pro.
That's solid right there. He hit 3 14s and a 12.
Wow. What a round for Michael Braden.
I wonder how long it's been since Mike's won a tournament.
It's been a while. Because he hasn't won any since he's been in Senior Known, since he came back.
He's probably had a podium or two, but I don't know his last win.
Yeah.
I don't know when that would be. Good for him, though.
Yeah.
I hate to see that for Randy. Randy's an awesome dude, but
Right.
like we talked about there, best case scenario for Mike happened, worst case scenario for Randy happened.
Exactly.
That's how this game goes.
It's who's at the top when it matters the most.
Yep.
And there he is. He's got the headsets on. Michael Braden coming into this 12 points down, and you squeak out the win. How does that feel?
It feels pretty freaking awesome at this moment in time, I got to tell you. Yeah, that was pretty intense. I mean, it's when you start, it depends on where you start. And I started on the shortest target, so it's like, man, if I'm going to have a shot at doing something here, I got to hit that one. And so then I just kept rolling. So, man, I couldn't be more blessed to be standing here right now.
Do you think shooting those little black pieces of tapes help you out there?
Well, I saw a little black piece of tape on everything but that bear. You know what? And the blessed buck. There was no black tape on that thing either. So that was tough. It's dark. It's hard to hit something out here. So you hope and pray and give it your best effort.
Yeah, we talked about it there. I mean, best case scenario for Michael B, shoot that 14 and it forces Randy to have a bonus ring to win. And worst case scenario for Randy, if Mike hits this thing, he's got to have a bonus ring to win. But, man, to come in there and hit 3 14s and a 12, Mike, what a great showing.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Michael Braden, our 2026 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am Senior Known Pro Champ.
It's ASA season, baby.
The Hoyt Easton Pro-Am kicked off the 2026 ASA season in style under warm skies amidst the towering pines of Graham Creek Nature Preserve in Foley, Alabama. Archers competing in the ASA Pro divisions battled for the top positions in their class to earn the right to come indoors for the Pro Pressure Point Shootdowns. And now it's time to see who has what it takes to win the title ASA Champion.
All right, welcome everybody to the 2026 Delta McKenzie ASA season. We are here at stop number 1, Hoyt Easton Pro-Am in Foley, Alabama. There you see our schedule of events, tournaments that we've got lined up through the rest of the year. Welcome to the Foley Event Center, where our coverage is brought to you by B3, Easton, Elite, Hamsky, Matthews, and Trueball. Thank you to our sponsors. Darren Christianberry, we're here at the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am, and it's been an exciting weekend already so far.
It's good to be back. Mother Nature was great to us this weekend. We had some warm, humid weather. If you looked at the forecast, you might be a little skeptical of whether we get all of our arrows in today. We were fortunate, and everything was good. We're here at the shoot-off in the air conditioning now. The environment's changed a little bit, but the archery's still great. I'm glad ASA season is here.
Welcome, everybody, to the Competition Archery Media broadcast booth. I'm P.J. Riley, sitting alongside Elite Pro Darren Christianberry. And, yes, Darren, as you mentioned, this weather was great. 70s, warm, sunny skies. It was just a great day, weekend for 3D archery.
It is. We haven't competed since August, so there is an off season. If you live in the north or farther north than I do, outside shooting's not something you can do this time of year. So really nice to be here and have great weather, see everybody, get back together, big reunion. We've watched some awesome archery already, and we're getting ready to watch 4 more great shoot-offs.
So we are here at the Foley Event Center, which is in Foley, Alabama, and Josh Grine, ASA president, he's going to tell us all about the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am.
Welcome to Foley, Alabama.
Welcome to Foley.
Welcome to Foley.
We are here for the start of the 2026 Delta McKenzie ASA Pro-Am. It's the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am, probably the most anticipated event of the year.
We are in the best location that we're going to see all year. We got the beach nearby, we got beautiful weather. Everybody loves the Foley ASA.
You'll have to fill me more often if I'm going to get the 12s.
So for ASA, Foley is one of our favorite places to come. We get a ton of support from the city, from the people that work at Graham Creek here, from the activities and utilities divisions of Foley City itself. The best event of the year, just because it kicks off in February. We're here in sunny skies. Most people left snow and cold weather in all the divisions, amateur through pro class. Well, first 3 days of shooting, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, we're shooting at Graham Creek Nature Preserve. It's a beautiful facility that lays out really well for our event. Nice and flat, a lot of green. It has a mix of vegetation here. We've got a lot of the southern pines, got the sandy soil, but there are some hardwoods out here, and depending on which ranges you are, you could have, one day you could be shooting in some dense vegetation. Next day you cross the road and you're more in an open field with the tall grasses and just the scattered telephone pole pines. So the sun and shade can be very different from one day to the next depending on the course you are. Which is a lot of fun for the ASA staff when they're setting ranges.
Yep, right there.
They can play with that lighting a little bit in different terrain that will be shot.
There we go.
Those range, this is tough. There's always next year, right?
It's where it officially kicks off at 1 o'clock on Thursday afternoon with the team shoot.
Right now, for the team shoot for the first one of the year, we have a lot of people signed up.
I'd like to tell you how many, but there was more than I can count. I generally get to 8 and I lose track, so.
Friday and Saturday morning qualifications are here. So after 40 hours of qualifying here, the top 5 pros in each of our 6 pro divisions will go to the Foley Activity Center, or Event Center.
58 yards.
And that offers a unique set of challenges, an awesome facility, plenty of room for spectators and for shooting, but the lighting is very different.
It's always a disaster.
Fluorescent lighting, it just is a completely different light to shoot in.
You can't see detail on the target, detail to judge, detail to aim.
So you're sort of silhouette shooting on a lot of them?
Sometimes it creates a left, sometimes it creates a right, but out in the woods, it's not an issue.
Well, most people struggle judging in there, but I actually like the indoor part. I do.
It's always fun to watch those first couple arrows shot by people because it can be, that lighting can be very different from outside to inside.
All right, well, Darren Christianberry, ASA scoring may be unique to some folks. They may not understand how we do that scoring. So fortunately, we have our tournament director, Scott Parrott. He's going to break down ASA scoring for everybody.
Hey, Scott Parrott here, National Tournament Director with ASA. Before we get to the shoot down, let's go over the scoring rings on the Delta McKenzie target. Anywhere on the animal, you're going to score 5. After that, the next scoring ring is going to be the 8 line. So anywhere touching this line and inside here, you're going to score an 8. The next scoring ring on the inside of that will be the 10 ring. This is the 10 ring, and anything inside here is a 10 except this one. This is a 12. The lower 12 does count at all times. This is the upper 12. It has to be called. So if you call the upper, you got a 12. If you don't call it, you hit this one, you get a 12. Anywhere else in here is a 10. This special ring right here is the one all of them are after. This is the 14. Anywhere inside this little ring here scores you 14 points and hopefully the win. Good luck.
All right, Darren, we want to get to the action here. Women's Known Pro is up first. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back at the Foley Event Center for the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am Pro Pressure Point Shootdowns. At the Lancaster Archery Foundation, it's our mission to get as many people as possible involved in the sport of archery. One way we do that is by providing grants to local clubs in need of equipment, for collegiate scholarships, and to elite athletes traveling abroad.
Thank Lancaster Archery Foundation for supporting our collegiate athletes who bring the sport to different communities in northwestern Pennsylvania.
You can help us in our mission by donating today at lancasterarcheryfoundation.org.
Every innovation is grounded in the belief that shortcuts have no place in true perfection. Perfection isn't something you simply find. It's something you relentlessly pursue, always just out of reach. A lifetime of dedication can be defined in a fraction of a second. These moments demand perfection.
Since 1983, Lancaster Archery has been family-owned, built by archers, for archers, guided by caring, integrity, and excellence. Count on the world's largest selection of archery gear, the best prices and fast shipping, so the gear you want arrives on time. And each purchase helps grow the sport through our nonprofit, Lancaster Archery Foundation, and the organizations we champion worldwide. Every order is more than gear. It's family. It's community. It's archers helping archers since 1983.
We are back for the 2026 ASA season here in Foley, Alabama. Thankfully this year the weather is so much better. The sun is out, everyone is having a blast. I think everyone's probably been to the beach by now. But honestly, we're just ready to get back, shoot some 3D, first one of the year. So it's definitely gonna be a little bit of a challenge because it's still kind of indoor season. So trying to be ready for 3D and indoor season can always be tough.
All right, Darren Christianberry, we are back. Women's Known Pro is going to be up. Break down that leaderboard for us.
Paige Pierce at the top of the heap right now with a 440. Sarah Priel's in second with a 434. Nadja Prophet in third place at a 432. And then Annabelle Moore and Madison Cox rounding out the top five, both tied at 430.
All right, let's get to the action. We're going to bring out our archers. Our fifth place qualifier with a score of 430 and 16 bonus rings from Stanton, Kentucky, shooting for elite, Madison Cox. And our fourth place qualifier with a score of 430 and 17 bonus rings from Little Rock, Texas, shooting for Hoyt, Annabelle Moore. Our number three qualifier with a score of 432 and 20 bonus rings from Houston, Texas, shooting for Darton, Nadia Prophet. And our number two qualifier with a score of 434 and 19 bonus rings from Edinburgh, Scotland, shooting for Matthews, Sarah Priels. And our number one qualifier with a score of 440 and 20 bonus rings from Red Bluff, California, shooting for Bowtech, Paige Pierce. All right, Darren, Annabelle Moore, I missed her score, 430 and 17 bonus rings. So,
Little Rock, Arkansas, I think.
I saw Little Rock, Texas, Arkansas.
And then I said Nadia Prophet. It's Nadia. I'm like, I've never seen Nadia spelled that way. So my apologies to Nadia on the pronunciation of her name right there.
Annabelle Moore had both Waco, Texas, and Little Rock, Arkansas.
So Little Rock, Texas it is.
So, okay.
Well, we got through that. Here we go.
Yes, we did. All right.
There's Annabelle. She's a youngster. She was 17 last year. We're going to say she's 18 now. She won Illinois last year, I believe, her first known pro win.
Yes, and Nadia Prophet, as we mentioned there, was shooting in, well, she competed here in the collegiate ASA finals last fall, I believe it was. They had it in this very building. And she told her dad, she was like, well, I think I'll go pro this year.
Good for her.
Came out here, 19 years old, Texas A&M archery team. And of course, Paige Pierce, there she has won everything in archery.
Yeah, she's one of the most well-known female archers on the planet. She does a great job with her social media. She's good with the people. She's not going to like that one.
No, not going to like that one.
There's Madison Cox. Sarah Preels. Originally from Belgium, maybe, I think Sarah is. Somebody went at a 14 right off the bat.
I believe that was Sarah.
Trying to make a move. Paige did catch an 8. Okay. All right.
All right.
See if I can get back on track and not make a bunch of goofy mistakes.
So Sarah at the HHA Panther. Yes, Sarah Preels won the ASA Classic in this division last year, so she's got the last trophy under her belt.
It's Nadia. It is Nadia.
Nadia.
Why didn't anybody tell me that?
Sorry, I should have.
It's okay.
Yes, it is pronounced Nadia.
An 8 for Nadia, so 440.
Super excited to be here. Her dad was with her all weekend. He was equally excited. Chad was his name, if I remember correctly.
We've got a 5 for Annabelle. Annabelle to a 435 and 17 bonus rings.
Annabelle went for it, didn't she? 435. And old Maddie. Good 10.
She is.
440.
Madison, I believe, working for USA Archery, if I remember correctly.
She's a funny kid. I have a story I'd really like to tell about Maddie, but I can't. But I really want to. So I hope she watches this and hears me say that because it'll make her smile. We made a little bit of a bet, but we'll see if she gets to collect someday.
Her dad is always out here on the course with her as well.
There's Annabelle right there. Illinois champ from last year. Good indoor shooter.
Yes.
Her dad's a good shot. Clayton there, her dad's in the box with her. Super good shooter. Nice fella. Shot a few practice arrows with Clayton this morning. Big old 4 fletch on that Easton Super Drive 25. And a 10 for sure for her on that Zeiss 39-yard grazing deer. There's Maddie again.
She was shooting the 42-yard Wolverine.
She hit the upper. I don't know. Her sign blew down. I don't know if she called it or not. Not sure.
No.
Nope, just
That's
a 10.
Gonna be a
okay.
10. Yep. Okay.
450. I call her Maddie. Her name's Madison. I'm sorry. I call her Maddie.
Paige.
There she got one back.
HHA Panther. Yeah.
460.
Paige had a monster day today to get to the top of the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm. You could see Paige there in that shot clicking with her rangefinder. This is women's known pro. They do another 5 for Sarah. No, she shot an 8 last time, so a 5. 447. 4:45 for
She
Nadia.
went for that 14.
4:45.
She's not sure what happened there. Look at that pink dart.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one that color.
4:45 for Annabelle.
Annabelle Moore. Okay. We should mention, Darren, we have a field of 5 targets, and what we're doing is rotating. Every archer will shoot each one of the 5, moving across, and as you mentioned, we have different distances. We've got the 42-yard Schwacker Wolverine, the 35-yard HHA Mountain Lion, 47-yard Black Eagle Bear, 29-yard Stan Coyote, and the 39-yard Zeiss Grazing Doe. And we should mention, yes, there are unknown distance classes coming up. We're going to move all these targets before they come out. So we're not sharing any secret information.
No, and any of these ladies that are within 10 points of the leader after these 5 targets that you can see, we'll bring out a 6th and final, potentially final target to decide and find out who's going to win this event. So anyone within 10 points of the leader after 5 will get to shoot an extra arrow.
See Paige with that unique stabilizer setup. Paige does a lot of things that work specifically for Paige. Not necessarily conventional.
Yeah, she spends a lot of time testing and proving what works for her.
She does.
So she's not just guessing when she comes out here.
No.
There was Nadia. I'm still trying to figure out that J in Nadia. I pronounced it. It's got me.
I know her mom's watching from home. So, Mom, she's out here killing it. Made it to the big stage.
There's a close one there for Annabelle. It might have caught that line. If she called up, she did call up her 12 points.
There you go. All right.
4:57. .460 for Madison.
There's our director of the tournament, Scott Parrott, holding up the numbers. Tommy Greenhill is his assistant. These guys put on a heck of an event here, Darren, this weekend.
Oh, it
takes a lot of work.
It takes an army. It really does take an army, and I'm super thankful for all the people that make this stuff happen. 8 for Sarah Preels. 4:55 for her, because without all those people and all their effort, I don't know what I'd be doing with my life.
Me neither.
Nice shot, Nadia.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, Paige still leading by 10. If that's right, I have, Maddie up to 2nd. Yeah. She's jumped from 5th to 2nd already.
Madison Cox has improved her position greatly.
Tremendously.
Yep.
There's a good look at Sarah. Sarah's a really good indoor shooter
Yes.
too. World Archery. She shoots overseas in all the World Archery competitions.
Lancaster Archery Classic champion in women's pro.
She's shooting an arc as well.
Yeah.
See that on the limb there.
Typically somewhat considered to be more of a hunting bow from Matthews, but several of the pros out here choosing to shoot it. They can shoot whatever they want. Sarah and some others just feel that bow works better for them.
What's Paige going to do here? Shortest target on the range. She can
10-point lead.
10-point lead. She can see those rings. If she shoots a 14 here, she could put this thing about out of reach unless Maddie can hit a couple of rings to follow her up. Let's see what she decides to do.
She can give up a couple of points, so 8 wouldn't kill her. But a 14 would really help.
Would put it out of, and she 12'd
well,
it.
All right.
Good shot, Paige.
Good enough. Get 2 extra points there.
There's Nadia. I won't forget it now. Nice and steady.
Yeah.
Good 10.
She'd called upper, straight left of the upper. As we heard our experts talking about at the beginning there, sometimes this indoor lighting can cause those lefts and rights.
It's tricky.
Compared to outside. And she did shoot in here last year at Collegiate Nationals, but that would have been her first time, so this is only her second. Competing for Texas A&M, has an archery team, and Nadia is on it.
Madison's on that 47-yard black bear. Let's see what she got. She did not call upper. It's close. Just a 10.
10, okay.
470. Paige extended her lead. She's 12 points ahead of Maddie now, so if Paige hits another bonus ring, we could not have a 6th and final arrow.
Now that sheet she was looking at, Darren, talk about that.
That's instead of using tape, she's actually has a program where she has marks. She's running a sight mark scale. It may say, 40 yards might be 35.7 clicks, so she'll move it to 35.7 on a scale, and that's her 40-yard mark. It is a very, very accurate way of getting a sight tape, but you have to run a computer program, plug in all the information to get that data.
Yep. That is super close. Are they going to get it?
I think it's just a fuzz wide.
Looks just out. And yes, it is.
It's an 8.
An 8 for Sarah. Just missed it.
482 for Paige, 463. So, if Maddie shoots a 10 and Paige shoots a 10, this one's over.
Yeah.
If Paige shoots a 10 and Maddie shoots a 12, we'll shoot one more arrow because nobody's within 10 of Paige right now.
Paige has, yeah, there she is checking that sheet.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the distance.
Yeah, you can see the highlighted marks. That might be like 5-yard increments on there. I don't know how she has it highlighted, but obviously she's got a very accurate sight scale.
And so she's clicking her sight, and so her scope is moving up and down on that rail, and she's dialing it so she can aim right at what she wants to hit.
Paige is from, I believe, Red Bluff, California, which is not far from Redding, California, which is one of the most, it's not super technical, but it's a tournament where you shoot from 3 yards out to 101. If you don't have an accurate sight tape, you can't compete. And Paige has won that tournament about 2.3 million times. So
I think that's an accurate count.
Yeah,
Darren.
there she is. See what she does here. Final target.
Center 10.
I think she's shooting a resistance release. I think.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, when Madison went high on the Coyote, I don't know if she was shooting at a 14.
So we got to see how
She's
this all
got a
shakes
tall
out.
arrow. It might be over.
Sarah went at the upper and got a 10. We know that. I guess we'll see here. They're getting ready to come out. See how it all shakes out.
Yeah. This might be over, Darren. 10 for Sarah Preels.
473. $475 for Nadia. Annabelle, see what she does on that 47-yard black bear. Ooh, she went at it. Oh, it's so close. Did
Scott
she get
Parrott says,
14.
got it. 14. Longest target out there. Look at her.
Yeah, a 47-yard. That's a great shot right there.
Yes.
There's a good look at Madison. She said, oh.
Yeah. This one, oh, it did stay 10.
Stay out of 10.
Okay.
480. If Paige got a 10,
I think this.
If she got a 10, this one is over.
That should do it.
Congratulations, that makes Paige.
There it is.
492.
Paige Pierce is our champion.
That's awesome.
Who do we got second and third?
Oh, yeah. 480 would be Maddie in second, and then Annabelle with that 14 at 479. She'll take third.
Pushed her up into third.
Yep.
Congratulations. Annabelle.
Yep.
Clutch on that last arrow.
Yeah. Nadia in fourth and Sarah in fifth.
All right, we're going to talk to our champion, Paige Pierce. Back to the top of the podium here in Women's Known Pro. She was dealing with a lot of different eye issues last year. And clearly she figured them out. Yeah, Darren, what a shoot down we had there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Paige. I mean, obviously she did it in 5 arrows, but one more arrow with her skill set should be no issue.
And here she comes over to get the headset on. There it is, Paige Pierce. You are our champion, did it in 5 arrows. How does that feel?
Insane. I can't even believe it.
You had to shoot, you had to have a big day today to get where you were. What was working for you?
Honestly, just trusting myself, trusting my shot. Like, the hardest part for me of ASA being a dot shooter is just picking my spot. And so today I just kind of got lucky, and they were hitting 12s and I started rolling, and it all kind of worked out. But the depth in our class right now is pretty insane, so I knew it was going to take a big number to have a chance.
Paige, I thought I saw you shooting a resistance release. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That was like to shoot 40 up or win, I guess I should say, now that it's done. With the resistance, like, people told me I could never do that. So part of my plan this weekend was like, I don't like that. I want to prove them wrong. So I just did.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Great weekend. Congratulations on that big win.
Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations to Paige Pierce. She is our 2026 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am Women's Known Pro Champ. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short commercial break.
About 40 yards. One of the biggest bucks of my life.
Bro, that happens so fast.
Best hunting arrow by far.
25 years of trusted confidence with 60 wins plus 17 Shooter of the Year titles, and that's just my experience. The company has been a family-owned business for 31 years, with product made in the USA. Dedicated to the target archer since 1995, paying out millions in sponsorship and contingency dollars. The real #1, chosen by the #1 archers in the world.
It starts with focus, a breath, and the pull of the string. From ancient skill to modern sport, across the entire world. At Lancaster Archery, we celebrate the precision, the passion, and the power of the bow.
Just a little bit of movement, she puts it into the 10.
Gear and expertise for every archer.
Perfect bullet hole.
Pharaohs has done it again.
That thing's freaking smooth. The track isn't for everyone. It's for those who obsess over the details.
eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
In a very short amount of time, Tack Vanes has really dominated the tournament world as far as 3D goes and excelled in hunting. We've made the quietest, most stiff, accurate vane in the industry. We're very proud of what we've done. We make all kinds of different sizes, profiles for any application. And if you want to check those out, go to tackvanes.com.
Not all arrows are created equal. Black Eagle arrows are super sorted for unmatched precision. Perfectly matched in straightness, spine, and weight. They're even
Scott Archery has been proudly made in America for over 40 years. High-quality materials, target-inspired design, and tight tolerances allows you to release with confidence with Scott Archery.
Alrighty, we're down here in Foley, Alabama, first ASA of the season, so kind of feels good to get back outside again. We've been kind of cooped up shooting indoors, so it'll be nice to get the 3D bow back out and hit the woods.
I mean, this weekend is looking like we got some great weather. We've got a great course set for us here today, so looking forward to kicking off the ASA season.
All right, welcome back everyone to the Foley Event Center here for the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am. Our coverage is brought to you by B3, Easton, Elite, Hampski, Matthews, and Trueball. Known Pro is our division up now. Darren Christianberry, break down our scoreboard for us.
Kyle Douglas with a 460, which is insane. Stefan Hansen, 458, insane. Robert Householder, 452. Louis Price, 450. Colton Green, 450. Takes 50 up to make the cut in this class. Fantastic shooting.
50 up, Darren Christianberry. Well, we know that this finals is going to be a horse race, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the action. All right, in our known pro division, our number 5 qualifier with a score of 450 and 25 bonus rings from Bloomfield, New Mexico, shooting for PSE, Colton Green. Our number 4 qualifier with a score of 450 and 28 bonus rings from Phelps, New York, shooting for Hoyt, Louis Price. And our number 3 qualifier with a score of 452 and 28 bonus rings from Millbrook, Alabama, shooting for Hoyt, Robert Householder. And our number 2 qualifier with a score of 458 and 30 bonus rings from Yankton, South Dakota, shooting for Matthews, Stefan Hansen. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 460 and 31 bonus rings From Liberty, Utah, shooting for Matthews, Kyle Douglas. Darren, 31 out of, what did we shoot? 40 targets. 31 out of 40 targets.
That's unbelievable.
He hit the 12.
Yeah, that percentage. And it's not like they're shooting 20 or 30-yard targets. They're shooting a 50-yard max range, all different size targets, all different colors, different shadows, different lighting. Some wind's a factor on these ranges too.
Yeah.
And he hit like 78% of the ones he shot at. It's insane.
Man. 31, which means he shot 1-8.
Yeah.
All weekend.
And I'm sure the scores behind a 450 and fifth, I mean, I'm sure it's just stacked up there at 448 or whatever it might have been. But the level of shooting in that class is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So Colton Green, if we get a shot of him right at his feet, we're going to see a big jug of iced tea.
We talked about him at the Rumble, isn't that?
Yes, we did.
Colton iced tea Green. Yeah.
He comes out here with a gallon of iced tea.
There's Louis Price right there on your screen. There's that
there
tea.
There it is, Milo's.
Very nice. Kyle Douglas. This guy has got some game.
He is on the Schwacker Wolverine. 42 yards and smashes the upper.
Yeah, no hill for a climber.
Which he called, of course.
Uh-oh.
There's Colt.
He went for that 14. He's like, well,
hey,
I was
why
trying.
not? Why not? He's got the Milos working for him. 12 for Kyle Douglas. We don't know if Colton's sponsored by Milos, but if he isn't, I'm going to put in a plug that he should be.
Yeah. Kyle hit another bonus ring. Look at that right there.
Stefan Hansen.
Now they're tied.
14. There we go.
Wow. These two are going to duke it out. And Householder's, what, 2 or 3 time shooter of the year in this class.
Yes.
Louis Price is a national champion. And
yep.
Wow. Can we go 4 for 4?
I think we probably will here. Looks like a 14 here for Louis. And he got it.
He did.
Yes, he did. That's
464.
That's the Stan Coyote. That's our shortest, 29 yards.
And then Colton, I think, shot a...
Just went straight right.
Yeah, I think he shot a 5.
Yeah.
He did. 5 points, 455.
Hey.
He can have fun now. He can shoot at all of them.
That's right. This is his first year shooting in known pro. I got to ask him about the iced tea. I don't know the story about it. Clearly, he likes it.
It's his tackling fuel.
That might be it. It clearly works for him.
Yeah. He's from New Mexico.
Yeah, New Bloomfield, New Mexico. We don't have a bunch of ASA archers from New Mexico, but we got some good ones. All right, round 2.
There's Stefan. You think he'll shoot at a 14?
Man. Oh, no.
Nope.
Center 10. That's the longest one.
Called upper and hit just under it. So
47
open the door for
yard
Kyle.
Kyle got it. Yep.
It.
He had to do that. Oh, just missed again. Colton did.
He's like, well.
There we go.
Got
Give
an
him
8.
a shout out.
472. No, I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah,
Here's
463. Sorry, 463.
14 for Kyle Douglas.
486. Unbelievable. I stopped Kyle on the way to the range yesterday or day before just to congratulate him on the Lancaster Classic on how good he shot up there.
He was a beast.
Unbelievable level of shooting. Oof.
Oh, that's so close. Stefan.
He's shooting a Super Drive 27, so he's shooting a 27 diameter arrow as well now.
Yeah. I think. I was going to say, I thought that was just low.
482 now for Stefan. So he's 4 points behind Kyle now after 2 arrows.
Kyle gets this rhythm when he's shooting where you're just like, he's not going to miss.
No.
He just is not going to. And when he's in that phase, I don't know if anybody can beat him. That's a 14 for Robert Householder from nearby Millbrook, Alabama. So he's got some hometown fans here cheering him on.
478 now for him.
And here is Louis Price. Went 14-2 for Louis Price.
478. This is far from over.
All right.
So now Kyle goes to the Black Bear.
All right. There we go.
I wonder, I don't know. 47 yards, Kyle can hit it. I don't know if he'll shoot the 14 or just try to hit a 12. Now he's got the upper cone out, so he's probably going to just go for the 12.
That's the longest target.
And since he just grabbed a 4-point lead again, but Stefan's going to the Coyote, he's going to hit this 14.
Yeah. Stefan's definitely shooting at this 14.
Stefan, you give him 20 shots at that, he's probably going to hit it all 20 times.
He's going to see it really well. Watch how steady he holds. This is always gets me.
Bo doesn't move.
Doesn't move.
Got it. He did get it.
He got that line, but probably would have enjoyed it to be a little cleaner.
Yeah. He's not 100% certain until he looks to it.
Oh, Kyle smashed another one.
Wow.
Fist bump there to Tim Gillingham.
He's shooting on it like a whole nother level right now. Wow. Louis Price,
12 for Louis Price. Hey, he's working for it here.
490.
Louis Price is cashing in those bonus rings. Hey, he's trying. He's going to get one of these 14s, Darren.
468. He might as well not stop now. You know he'll hit the longest one out there. That's the one he'll hit.
Yeah. There's a 12. 12 for Kyle. Padding that lead.
There's a good look at Stefan.
There's
right
Stefan.
there. I'm pretty sure he got it at 9 o'clock.
He wanted to look, but I believe he got the line.
It's got to be in.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in there.
That's in there.
All right, Darren. People always talk about pulling the line.
Yeah.
Let's explain it.
The foam's soft. It's going to pull. When that arrow enters the target, it pulls it. Can't just pull it and count. It has to touch. That arrow still has to touch that line, so it can distort the line, but it still has to touch. So that's the difference.
That 14 for Robert. Robert's got some loud supporters in here.
Kyle's at 498, Stefan 496, Kyle 492, Louis 490, if my math is right. We'll get an update here shortly. Survey says.
There it is.
There it is. 98,
Wow.
96, 92, 90 with 2 arrows to go.
The 100% Milo's famous sweet tea. Well, the Milo's got him in here. So.
That's Louis Price for you. That is not Louis. You're much better.
We got our Louis mixed up here on the floor announcer.
So Louis on the 35-yard HHA mountain line. He's going to 14. He's going to shoot it to 14
He's
here.
been shooting at every one. Why not?
He's going to shoot at it. So this is going to get tighter yet.
Here's Stefan
on that deer.
Oh, he went for the 14. I can't see it.
Here's Kyle.
Kyle.
Got
it. This is what I mean when Kyle gets in this roll. There you go. That was Stefan's shot just right on the deer. Our camera got a little knocked down, but
it's so crazy the level you have to shoot to try to look at that.
Robert Householder.
506.
He's working it. And Louis, there ended his streak.
495. Wow. There's
What did we
Louis
get,
Price
Colton?
right there.
Come on, Colton.
Hit that long one.
Get
Colton.
it.
Don't give up now. Keep shooting at 14s.
8. All right. Now, here comes the man who just can't miss.
He's shooting on a totally different level. Wow. What is 512? So he's still 6 points ahead of Robert. Robert's going to the Panther. He's going to probably 14 that.
Stefan.
For an 8. 504.
504, yeah. So
wow.
a 6-point lead for Kyle Douglas.
This is about as many bonus rings as you'll see shot in a shoot down. This is crazy.
Yeah, Kyle Douglas was just won the 2026 Lancaster Archery Classic Open Pro. He was our champ there. And just keeping the groove rolling. On the winning streak.
It's really, I mean, it's unbelievable. I think we said it when we did a couple of broadcasts ago at a different tournament. The level of archery that we're witnessing, it's expected. But my gosh, we gotta remember to celebrate it. This 60 up coming in here, and then 4 in a row. He's getting ready to shoot for his 5th in a row. And I mean, Stefan was right there, and Robert's right there, and Louis right there. And it's unreal what kind of quality of archery we're witnessing right now. Not just in here, just every game.
Stefan missed 14 left. Kyle giving a hard look.
He got it.
He got it. Upper 12.
What did Robert get? I think Robert probably shot a 14. Wow.
Did Kyle shoot all bonus rings?
Yeah, he hit 5 for 5. Wow. 8 for Stefan. 512.
Here he goes.
Oh,
just missed for an 8.
514. Robert, if my math's right, is going to be the only one in the final arrow with Kyle.
Yeah.
And Kyle's
by
going to have
10 points.
Kyle's going to have a 10-point lead. 505 for Louis. Going to put him in 4th place, I believe.
Coming around to Colton on the Coyote. Come on, Colton. There we go. I knew he'd get it. Way to go, Colton. Got to Milo's tea. There he goes. Take a drink.
5 for 5.
Wow.
Unreal.
There's nothing you can do.
I mean, I don't even know. What do you ask him? You know, when you interview him, what do you ask him?
It was the same at the Lancaster Archery Classic. He just gets in this groove.
I shot
where
next.
you just know he's not going to miss.
I shot next to Matthias Fullerton, which Matthias right now is the current #1 in the world in Vegas practice last year, and I watched him he hits the middle more than anybody I've ever seen. I'm like, what do you practice? You know, what do you practice? And he's like, I just play little games with myself, try to shoot inside outs, and I mean, it's awesome. It's sickening to think that someone's capable of it, and I'm a little jealous of that. But it's so impressive because I know what they're doing, what it takes. I don't know what it takes because I've never shot at that level, but I'm so impressed by what we're getting to witness right now.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
Kyle, we should mention, I mean, while we're here, Kyle Douglas is our 4-time known pro shooter of the year in this class that is stacked back to back to back to back champion. that's ridiculous in itself.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I asked him if he thinks about it, and he just said one tournament at a time. If he wins the tournament, the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah. His stuff's dialed. His equipment is working flawless for him.
If you're in the vicinity of Ogden, Utah, he owns Douglas Archery Shop there. And you go in there, he's the one working on your bow.
Yep.
We brought in the Bless Buck for our last chance archery, last chance arrow. Robert Householder's going to shoot it, and I mean, you can see it. It's a 10-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can shoot the blue curtain back here and still get second place. So this is just a novelty arrow that we have to do, but he might as well go ahead and 14 it. That's a good look right there over the shoulder. Put it in there, Robert. Gotta be. Gotta be. Yep.
Yep, there he goes.
Got it. And now they expect it. Nobody even clapped.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He just
when
shot
they
a
announce
14.
it, maybe. Okay, there it is. There it is. Too early to tell.
They probably couldn't see it. All right. So all Kyle Douglas has to do is hit the target. A 5. Let's see if Josh Grind gives him an incentive.
528.
Come on.
He needs a 5, which put him in a 529.
Anything.
Robert just shot 14. Mary might look better, but Robert just shot 14. Kyle, you have a 3-point lead in bonus rounds.
A 5 to win.
That's correct.
Just
14, the crowd goes wild, and Tim Youngham feels like he had a successful day.
Kyle's dialing up that. Looks like he's planning something here.
If he shoots the 14, I mean, to go 5 for 5, and what would he be? Like 14, 14, 14, 12, 14, 16. It'd be 20 up in 6 targets, maybe.
Come on, do it. Why not? Look at that arrow hole. I can even see it. Got it.
Unbelievable.
There's the there we go.
Wow.
14.
I mean, what do you say to that?
I have no idea.
12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14 for a total score of 538 and 37 bonus points.
Darren, insane.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely crazy.
So he shot 78 points in 6 targets.
Oh, wow. Hot mic. Kyle Douglas. That was a clinic, and you didn't even really need to do that, but you did.
Yeah, that was a good one. You know, game plan went perfectly and made good shots on them all. I can't complain.
Kyle, I'm a little dumbfounded, to be honest. I mean, we talked the other day walking to the range, and I complimented on how awesome you shot at Lancaster. I mean, you're flawless. And, I mean, come out here and hit 6 in a row. I mean, that's a totally different level of archery. I mean, what are you doing to prepare for this? And I'm impressed, and I say we don't celebrate it enough because it's expected now. We expect you guys to do this, but my gosh, we got to celebrate it because that's amazing what you're doing right now.
Man, I really appreciate that. You know, there's a ton of work that goes into it and trying to get a bow shooting good and get yourself shooting good. And, you know, sometimes when you get on a roll, you just kind of got to keep things flowing and keep things rolling, and it helps to have some momentum behind you for sure.
I hope you keep it on the tracks. It's fun to watch. Congratulations again. It's impressive, buddy. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations to Kyle Douglas. He is our 2026 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am champ in Known Pro. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to the Foley Event Center. mile or better. Oh, he got it! He got it! Yeah! Oh, man. Kyle Douglas wins No Pro champion.
He ran about 40 yards. One of the biggest bucks of my life.
Bro, that happened so fast.
Best hunting arrow by far.
Born in Clay City, Kentucky, we are manufactured, assembled, and shipped from the same place. We build equipment that lasts, season after season. From the final arrow to secure a national win, or up a tree stand on a buck of a lifetime. When you shoot a B3, you won't just be shooting history, you'll be making it.
Years of trusted confidence with 60 wins plus 17 Shooter of the Year titles, and that's just my experience. The company has been a family-owned business for 31 years with product made in the USA, dedicated to the target archer since 1995, paying out millions in sponsorship and contingency dollars. The real #1, chosen by the #1 archers in the world.
Perfect bullet hole.
The Pharaohs has done it again.
That thing's freaking smooth.
Since 1983, Lancaster Archery has been family-owned, built by archers, for archers, guided by caring, integrity, and excellence. Count on the world's largest selection of archery gear, the best prices and fast shipping, so the gear you want arrives on time. And each purchase helps grow the sport through our nonprofit Lancaster Archery Foundation and the organizations we champion worldwide. Every order is more than gear. It's family. It's community. It's archers helping archers since 1983.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Foley Event Center, to the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am. Darren Christianberry, this is our opening weekend for the 2026 Delta McKenzie ASA Pro-Am season. We're just kicking off the 2026 year. You know, we had a great time this weekend, but we want to look back. You know, it's always good to think about the past as well. So we want to go back and check out the top highlights from the 2025 season to look forward to see what kind of highlights we might get this year. Let's take a look back. Last year's top 5 moments from the Pro Pressure Point Shootdowns.
This is good. This is what you want to see at the Classic. You want to see these guys really jockeying for position.
Elite Pro Nate Adkins has been competing in the ASA's Open Pro division since 2021. At all the tournaments over the past 5 years, his best finish was 8th place.
I saw his scorecard today. It was just 12, 12, 12. I don't think he had any 8s today.
At the 2025 ASA Classic, Nate put together 2 solid days of qualification and entered the Pro Pressure Point Shootdown in first place with a 4-point lead.
Here we go.
Nate Atkins,
Nate
12.
Atkins, our leader.
He held on to that lead by a thread heading into the final arrow.
So what does Glenn do? How bad does he want this?
Oh, he got it. He got it.
He got it.
Glenn Bordwell and Joseph Goza both smoked 14s with their final arrows.
He got it. Oh, yeah.
Which forced Adkins to shoot a 12 or better with his last shot to hold them off. Though it was his first time ever competing in the finals, Adkins stepped to the line with confidence, drew back his bow.
Here we go. Little bit of movement.
Oh, he got it.
He got it.
He got it. Yeah.
He got it.
And crushed the upper 12 like he'd done it 100 times before, taking his first win as an Open Pro.
Awesome shooter, obviously.
He's been having a good year.
Yes, he has.
He was right there, second place shooter of the year coming into this tournament. I believe this vaulted him into contention for first. He's been having a good year.
Oh, yeah, he shoots a strong shot.
Michael Evans has been competing in the Open Pro division since 2014. Prior to the start of the 2025 season, he had been in just 1 shootdown over the previous 11 years. He made it to his second one in Foley this year where he finished 3rd, but it looked like he might finally get a win in Minden when he went into the shoot-off at the Easton Hoyt Pro-Am, leading the way.
Good looking shot there.
Bam.
Michael.
Yeah,
he knew. To save a 2-point lead.
Yeah.
Evans did what he needed to do through the finals to keep his competitors at bay, and with a 10 on his final shot, Michael Evans took his first Open Pro win after competing in the class for more than a decade. Brady Hempen is another known pro competitor who always seems to be hanging around the leaderboard. Prior to 2025, he'd made it to several shootdowns, but he had 0 wins under his belt. The 2019 Known Pro Rookie of the Year's best finish through the years was 2nd.
And our number 2 qualifier, Brady Hempen.
Heading into the shootdown at Minden this year in 2nd place, 8 points behind Lawson Viat, it seemed like Hempen was on track for another silver medal.
He didn't need to shoot an upper 12 because he shot a 14.
That's right.
But Brady fought hard through the 5 regulation arrows in the finals and cut Viat's lead to just 2.
That's a smoked 14.
With his 6th arrow, Hempen smashed the 14, forcing Viat to shoot a 12 to tie him or an 14 to win.
So he needs a 14
to win.
14 to win.
Viat's arrow slid just high of the 14 for a 5, and Hempen claimed his first ever win as an ASA pro. No one would have thought any less of Braden Jones if he simply considered himself lucky to get into the Open Pro Shootdown at the Shibuya Pro-Am in Fort Benning. I mean, he had to win a 1-arrow shoot-off just to claim the 5th seed.
Braden the lefty.
Braden Jones.
Boom.
Braden Jones.
12.
Nice. He did get that.
But once he got in the door, Braden Jones went to work, shooting 10, 12, 12, 12, and 14 with his 5 arrows in regulation, which launched him to the top of the leaderboard with a 2-point cushion.
He has to shoot a 10.
10 to win.
On the 6th arrow, no one was able to match Braden's pace, and all he had to do was center punch the 10 ring to take his first win as an Open Pro.
Got him. Yes.
So
Dead center.
For the 2025 season, women's known pro Tanya Galantine has been on another level. She led the way or was seeded 2nd heading into the finals at every tournament earning 3 wins and a second along the way. Yet 2 of those wins didn't come easy for Galantine, who had to dial up the most clutch shot in ASA Archery in precisely the most pressure-packed moments.
I bet she's going to shoot a 12 or a 10 here and call it good. Yep.
Got it.
Upper 12.
At the Shibuya Pro-Am in Fort Benning, Galantine, Annabelle Moore, and Caitlin Boardwell all were tied at 490, ahead of the final arrow. But Galantine had the edge on bonus rings.
I almost think she's got to shoot 14.
Yeah.
Oh, smoke.
Got it.
Both Boardwell and Moore smashed the 14 with their last shots.
Got it.
Oh, that's so good.
Leaving Galantine no option but to shoot at the 14 herself.
If she's 14s, she wins. If she shoots an ace, she goes all the way to 4th place.
Pressure.
She center punched the ring, giving her the win based on bonus rings.
Go. Center punched it.
Yeah, what a good shot, Tony Galantine.
Clutch.
Then, at the very next tournament in Minden, Galantine found herself trailing Paige Pierce by 2 points and 3 bonus rings ahead of her final shot, meaning only a 14 would win in again.
So this is exactly what Tanya had to do last time.
Yeah.
Exactly. She had to hit the 14.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Possibly buoyed by confidence earned at Benning, Galantine clipped that 14 to take her 2nd cardiac win in a row and her 3rd overall for the season.
All right, folks. Well, again, exciting action, Darren. We're going to make lots of those memories like that this year, I am sure. Right now, our unknown distance divisions are judging the targets, so we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Women's Pro. Oh, he got it! He got it! Yeah! Oh, man. Kyle Douglas wins Pro champion.
One of the biggest bucks of my life.
Bro, that happened so fast.
Best hunting arrow by far.
Born in Clay City, Kentucky, we are manufactured, assembled, and shipped from the same place. We build equipment that lasts, season after season. From the final arrow to secure a national win, or up a tree stand on a buck of a lifetime. When you shoot a B3, you won't just be shooting history, you'll be making it.
Years of trusted confidence with 60 wins plus 17 Shooter of the Year titles, and that's just my experience. The company has been a family-owned business for 31 years with product made in the USA, dedicated to the target archer since 1995, paying out millions in sponsorship and contingency dollars. The real #1, chosen by the #1 archers in the world.
perfect bullet hole.
The Pharaohs has done it again.
That thing's freaking smooth.
So we're back here, 2026 ASA Foley, Alabama, and it is gorgeous. The ranges are awesome, and we're shooting in a different area than we've shot the last couple of years. It's wide open, so they threw a monkey wrench at us and sent us out here in this open spaces, but luckily it's not too windy. So yeah, it's great to be back.
It is so warm and beautiful. It's such a change. It's been quite a few months since we shot 3D and coming from indoors, and absolutely love getting to see everyone and the archery family, and I'm definitely looking forward to the season.
All right, welcome back everyone to the Foley Event Center here in Foley, Alabama for the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am first stop of the 2026 Delta McKenzie ASA Pro-Am Tour, and our coverage is brought to you by B3, Easton, Elite, Hampski, Matthews, and Trueball. Darren Christianberry, we have Women's Pro coming up next. And before we take a look at the leaderboard, let's talk about Women's Pro. So we've just watched known distance. What are these ladies going to be doing?
They're finishing up a judging period right now. They get 10 minutes to come out and look at these targets. They're going to use whatever method they use, whether it's just looking at body size, depth of perception. If they're trying to find a 20, a 30, a 40-yard mark on the floor, they're guessing and judging this distance. Then we're going to rotate through 5 targets. Everyone's going to set their sight for each animal that they judged. They're going to try to maximize the most points per arrow. If anybody within 10 points of the leader if anybody within 10 points of the leader after 5 arrows, we'll shoot a 6th and final arrow to find the champion.
All right, let's take a look at our leaderboard here and see. Break it down for us, Darren.
Cara Kelly, 415. Lauren Carver at 406. Sharon Wallace at 405. Miss Emily McCarthy, 403. And Lindsay Christensen rounding out the top 5 with a 385.
All right, Darren, let's get to the action for Women's Pro. And we are going to have our number 5 qualifier with a score of 385 and 8 bonus rings from Weston, Idaho, shooting for Hoyt, Lindsay Christensen. And our number 4 qualifier with a score of 403 and 9 bonus rings from Wazeeka, Wisconsin, shooting for Matthews, Emily McCarthy. Our number 3 qualifier with a score of 405 and 10 bonus rings from Townville, South Carolina, shooting for Matthews, Sharon Wallace. And our number 2 qualifier with a score of 406 and 8 bonus rings from Candler, North Carolina, shooting for Elite, Lauren Carver. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 415 and 14 bonus rings from Lapeer, Michigan, shooting for Matthews, Cara Kelly. All right, Darren. No strangers here to the field. Lauren Carver, probably the newest member, but she made a couple shoot downs last year in her rookie year, so.
That lady right there is so consistent. She's so hard to beat.
Ridiculous.
She's very good at this game. She's
Very
a
good.
very consistent shot. She aims that bow really well. I know they came down a couple days early to, I call it get calibrated, come down, look at some targets, spend some time judging. Cara obviously got calibrated. She shot 15 up, so she did slip a 5 in there somewhere, but that's easy to do this time of year when you're guessing distance because you haven't done it for months.
Right.
But still, a 15 up with a she got a 9-point lead right now. Obviously, we've seen earlier that 9-point leads may not be safe. We're going to shoot them all and see what happens. But Cara's feeling pretty good about her position right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's coming from Michigan, so I promise you she's been cold, probably buried in snow.
Yeah.
Judging targets is almost pointless when there's snow on the ground because it doesn't look like anything else.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else, and that's that. It took me a day to get calibrated. My day one was just like, Today was a totally different day, and it shows. The more you look at it, the more you see, the easier it gets to pick out the right numbers, and Cara picked a bunch of good ones this weekend.
She is on our Schwacker Wolverine. We should mention, for those who were watching earlier, we have moved all the targets. So all those yardages we gave out, they're gone.
Yeah,
that's
wiped out.
Completely changed.
All new numbers. Cara hit a little right. Sharon hit a little left. Everything everybody talked about. The lighting's different in here.
Left, right, left, right.
Yep.
There's a right for Cara. It's going to take an 8. Yeah.
Puts her to 423 now.
She's saying, what happened there?
Yeah. Which that Wolverine, it's tough. It's a small target.
Now we move on to the HHA Panther. I keep saying Panther. It's Mountain Lion.
Yeah.
The Panther was the black one. The Mountain Lion is the tan one.
Same target, different color.
Exactly.
Yeah. 10 for Sharon on that black bear. Somebody's going to have to make a move here and hit some rings.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Cara shot an 8 there. As long as she's got to keep it in the 10 ring. Make her life a lot easier.
Is that Emily on the Coyote? Oh.
I'm not sure. So just a
Nope,
10.
she did not call upper,
Okay.
but she smashed the upper. So there it was our explainer there that if you don't call it, it's only 10 points.
Oh, Lindsay went after her.
Christensen,
Yeah.
straight
Don't
over.
blame her a bit.
No.
390.
Ladies, you're standing are as follows. Cara Kelly with a 423 and 14 bonus rings is in first. Second place goes Alana Carver with a 416 and 8 bonus rings.
The upper 12 is called when these ladies set that orange cone. You can see number 5 right there on your picture. That means Emily is calling the upper 12 on this next target. Nobody else has put the cone out, so they're just shooting at the lower. That's how we decide if that upper 12 counts or not, is by that orange cone. Emily giving her sight a couple clicks there. She's looking it down to make sure she's got the right number.
Your 1 minute starts now.
There's a
We
good
will
shot.
see Emily's husband in a couple minutes shooting in the Open Pro Finals, Dan.
She's been working with him, got him lined out. There she is. High right a little bit.
Yeah.
That was sarcasm about her getting Dan lined out. Dan's tough as they come.
10. Cara shooting at the. Did Cara call upper?
She
She
did
did
not.
not, and she just smoked
She
the
just
upper.
overjudged it and hit a little high. Sharon lower got it.
Props to Sharon. I'm always going to call her out, and I've asked her permission.
Yeah.
Because she's over 50.
Yep.
I forget if it's 52 now. I think it might be 52. But she's out here competing with these ladies. There is no senior women's pro class. So if she wants to stay pro, she has to shoot with these ladies, and she can still throw down.
Oh, yeah, she's got some game.
You and I both know over 50 what starts happening.
Well, your vision goes, your memory goes, you forget to set your sight.
Yeah.
You don't remember where you put things. 8 for Lauren there, 424. I get up off the couch and walk downstairs and get to the bottom step and be like, what'd I come down here for?
Why was I here?
Yeah, what am I down here for? The struggle is real, PJ.
Yes, yes it is. So
that's a 12
I
right
always
there.
want to give her props
Gotta
for
be a 12, it is.
for Sharon. There you go.
27.
And we should mention we saw her husband Jack win senior pro earlier tonight.
8 for Emily, 421. If I'm not mistaken, I had no, we'll see when the update comes here. I don't know if I got Lauren Carver's score right there. I want to see where her total is. Yeah, she did shoot an 8. Okay,
Yep,
Sharon takes over second. Lauren
Okay.
drops to third. Okay. Cara still enjoying a 6-point lead with 3 targets to go. Anybody within 10 of the leader will shoot a 6th and final.
All right, your 1 minute starts now.
Emily shoots a strong shot. You'll see her get anchored in there, settle in, start aiming, and then that backhand just explodes when that release is ready to fire.
Look at that pinky. Just pressing. There we go.
She shoots a good shot.
Center 10.
There's a good look at Sharon. Aiming that bow pretty good.
Oh, no, let it down.
You got time. Let her down, kid. Good
yeah,
job.
There you go.
Good
there you
job.
go.
There's Lindsay. Finding away to 14
She
ring.
went for it.
Yep.
Just missed it.
Sharon's got 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I hope somebody's got her clock. Her box man better be counting down for her.
Keith Ahlstrom
6,
back there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
And she called up her, but she got a 10.
Hey.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Take it.
That's pushing the clock right
yeah.
there.
Running out of gas.
Emily 10. Yeah, I had my heart going a little bit. Come on, girl. Get it.
Wow. All right. Moving to Lindsay. Just missed for an 8.
408 for Lindsay now. She's not going to quit, though, is she?
No.
She's going to keep trying to plug away and hit them.
Cara on the Black Eagle Bear.
Just a 10, no upper. I think Lauren Carver is the farthest away, so I assume she's shooting the farthest target. I don't know what she did there. It looks like, oh, it's the Coyote.
Yeah.
Ooh, another 8.
Stan Coyote.
432. There's that clock. 1 second. Boom. It
Sharon
went.
Wallace.
Yeah, she ran it down to the limit.
The Zeiss grazing doe. 10. Good recovery.
437, yeah. So Sharon is in second. Carver's in third. Emily's 1 point behind her. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say Sharon would have not been happy if she
No.
had run out of time there. As good as, sitting in second place.
She did the right thing. I mean, you could see the bow move, a little bit of anticipation maybe, and let it down, start over. And her style of shot, she's not finishing the shot or punching the trigger per se. She pulls until that release breaks, and she got it off with 1 second to go. So, if you rush a shot when the shot's breaking down, bad things can happen. So she did really good by resetting there.
I can promise you bad things happen. When things break down, that's usually when I say, just punch it now. Never goes well.
There's Emily. That stabilizer, watch, it doesn't move much, and then boom, it just explodes. She might let,
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, wasn't ready to go.
Nope.
When the motion at the end of the stabilizer starts to get bigger, that's what they're seeing in their sight picture. So if that pin's floating around too much, then they were going to let it down and start over. Sharon's not going to like that.
She just shot a 5. Very low 5.
25 seconds left for Emily here. She's got tons of time. Strong shot. She called up
She
her,
did
hit
call
it.
up her. All right.
Wow.
She got it.
So we're going to see another change up here, I think. I don't know if Sharon just misjudged it. No, she shot a clean shot. She's not happy.
No.
Sharon 442.
Emily's going to get a 12 here.
443, if that's what she got. She did.
Yeah.
12 points.
All right.
Now she jumps a point in front of Sharon because of that.
443.
That's a 7-point swing right there.
Emily just leapfrogged there. Go to the stand coyote. I can't see if that's the longest target, but it is out there.
It's the farthest from us. I know that. Yeah, because number 1 I can't see. 10 for car, 453.
Take a 10 there and run with it.
Yes, that coyote's tricky.
Small target, long distance. Good shot, Lauren. Super smooth.
She called up her.
And she did.
It's got to be.
I got it. There we go.
Yes.
You
good
bet.
shot, Carver.
Yes.
444. She needed that. She just took second place over. Back. Took second place back.
Took it back. All right. This is our last target in regulation here, Darren. And there we go.
Yeah, 450. So 9-point lead now. Carr came in. Well, she came in with a 9-point lead. She's back to a 9-point lead.
Sharon was in second place and is now in danger of not being able to shoot the 6th arrow.
This is a big arrow right here. Yeah, 444, 443, 442 for second, third, fourth.
Yeah.
Sharon's 11 points behind the leader right now, so if her and Cara both shoot 10s, depending on what Laura and Emily do, could change who does get in the final arrow.
Here's Cara. She is not shooting upper, so... Oh, and she smashed it.
Uh-oh, she just made it rough on somebody.
That's going to be tough.
If they don't hit a bonus ring, this is going to be over. 10.
Lauren missed right.
Yeah, so she's going to be 11 points behind Cara now.
Here's the big arrow from Sharon.
I wonder if she'll 14 it.
She needs it.
She's holding pretty good.
Oh.
10.
Center 10. Nope. That's not going to do
what
it.
What did Emily do? See how they said there's everything lays on every arrow out here right now.
Yeah. Did Emily stay alive?
Carver 10. 454.
454, okay.
Sharon,
Next
10.
up is Sharon on the
452.
HHA Mountain Lion. Yeah, that's not going to do it. That's not going to be good enough.
Depends on what Emily did. Emily 10.
Emily shot a 10. Black Eagle Bear.
That's going to bump Sharon off the podium. An 8. Almost 12, that didn't she?
I think we're only going to have 2.
I don't think we're going to have any. Car's going to go to a 65.
Lauren. Yeah, that's right.
She's going to go to a 65.
Lauren, that did it.
Yeah, it's over.
It is over. Cara Kelly with that last arrow. No one is within 10. Yeah, so Lauren Carver's going to take second.
Yeah.
Emily McCarthy's going to take third. Cara Kelly. Boy, to dial it up right when you... I mean, she didn't need it, but that was the knockout punch.
Taking a 9-point lead into the 6th arrow is a pretty good feeling. But to not have to shoot the 6th arrow, even better.
Just say, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to end this right here.
A little less TV time for last chance, but Cara Kelly's ecstatic. She just got this done in 5 shots.
What a weekend.
Wow. Good for her.
Here she comes. Oh, first we got to get a hug from the kids.
Got the troops.
You betcha.
Got the troops.
There they go. Oh, and we're going to have some guests when Cara picks up the headset here.
Be quiet.
All right, Cara Kelly. So at the end there, you just said, let's just end this now.
Yeah, that was Brandon's doing. He said, you shoot at that 12.
Cara, I think you came down a day or two early, if I'm not mistaken.
I did. I think this is the 11th day that I've been gone. So
I call it to get calibrated.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you looked at a lot of targets, and obviously, I mean, you shot 15 up. You had one mistake, and they're not a big deal. But 15 up at the first go, I'd say you did a pretty good job getting calibrated.
Thanks. Yeah. I mean, thanks to everybody that welcomed me down. I went to Florida for a few days before, and yeah, I'm just blessed to be able to do this game. Love it, and it's nice to be back.
Yeah, what a great showing. Congratulations on a great start to the season.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Cara Kelly. She is our 2026 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am Women's Pro Champ. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back here at Foley Event Center for our Open Pro Division to close out the night.
One of the biggest bucks of my life.
Bro, that happened so fast.
Best hunting arrow by far.
Born in Clay City, Kentucky, we are manufactured, assembled, and shipped from the same place. We build equipment that lasts, season after season. From the final arrow to secure a national win, or up a tree stand on a buck of a lifetime. When you shoot a B3, you won't just be shooting history, you'll be making it.
Years of trusted confidence with 60 wins plus 17 Shooter of the Year titles, and that's just my experience. The company has been a family-owned business for 31 years with product made in the USA, dedicated to the target archer since 1995, paying out millions in sponsorship and contingency dollars. The real #1, chosen by the #1 archers in the world.
Perfect bullet hole. The Pharaohs has done it again.
That thing's freaking smooth.
Since 1983, Lancaster Archery has been family-owned, built by archers, for archers, guided by caring, integrity, and excellence. Count on the world's largest selection of archery gear, the best prices and fast shipping, so the gear you want arrives on time. And each purchase helps grow the sport through our nonprofit Lancaster Archery Foundation and the organizations we champion worldwide. Every order is more than gear. It's family. It's community. It's archers helping archers since 1983.
Hey, I'm Chance Bobeth. I'm here at the first ASA of the year, Foley, and it's nice to be outside. The weather's actually gonna be pretty good for the weekend. Maybe a little bit of rain, but it's a lot better than it was last year.
Good shot. Got to do it for the video. Boom! Bottom of it again.
All right, welcome back everyone to the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am here in Foley, Alabama. Our coverage is brought to you by B3, Easton, Elite, Hamsky, Matthews, and Trueball. Darren Christianberry, Open Pro, these guys are always battling to the end. It's just ridiculous what they do judging distance.
It's always a good show, and you can see right there, Mr. Joseph Goza leading 428. Dan McCarthy, you don't want him 2 points behind you at a 426. Justin Hanna, 425. Jacob Sluzar's 424. And Braden Jones with a pile of 420s that didn't make it in 5th place at a 420. This should be a good show.
Unbelievable, Darren. Yes, we want to get right to the action. So let's bring out our archers for Open Pro, last division of the evening. Our 5th place qualifier with a score of 420 and 15 bonus rings. From Smithville, Mississippi, shooting for Elite, Braden Jones. Our 4th place qualifier with a score of 424 and 17 bonus rings. From Westerlo, New York, shooting for Darton, Jacob Slusars. And our number 3 qualifier with a score of 425 and 18 bonus rings. From Asheville, North Carolina, shooting for Elite, Justin Hanna. Our number 2 qualifier with a score of 426 and 15 bonus rings. From Wazeeka, Wisconsin, shooting for Matthews, Dan McCarthy. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 428 and 17 bonus rings. From Henniker, Alabama, shooting for Elite, Joseph Goza. All right, Darren.
This should be
These
interesting.
guys, yeah.
This should be interesting.
So right off the bat, I see Justin Hanna.
Yeah.
Well known in the known pro world. Won tournaments there as a known pro, especially in London, and now here he is in the finals of Open Pro.
I was jabbing at him earlier when he came on the trailer. I was like, man, looks like that practice is paying off. Justin's busy. He's a contractor. He's a working man. He's not practicing. He's just naturally talented. So if he would work at it, good night. Sky's the limit for that kid.
Yeah.
So hats off to him. Justin's right where he deserves to be because he's a great shooter.
Yes.
But he's just got a natural gift for seeing targets and the ability to shoot a bow. So right there's Jacob Sluzars. He's a phenomenal shooter. That's just all you can say about Jacob. He's a good indoor shooter. He shoots a 3D bow indoors. So this is probably the same bow he shot Lancaster with.
It is.
Look at Braden Jones.
And Braden Jones started out with a 14.
Holy smokes.
As Jacob was actually shooting the Coyote, I believe. Yeah, that was Jacob's arrow right
Dan's
there.
still at full draw. Oh, he shot low.
No.
That's going to be an 8. He
core
held that
line.
forever.
Yeah.
We're going to shake it up already, PJ.
Joe Goza. He's on the Wolverine with Schwacker Wolverine.
10 on that Wolverine is good.
Yep.
438 for him now.
He's going to like that little breathing room Dan just gave him.
Yeah, which it's kind of a twofold. Now Dan can say, okay, now I got to get aggressive. That's a dangerous McCarthy is an aggressive McCarthy. 434.
The HHA Mountain Lion. Now we come to Justin Hanna on the Black Eagle Bear. And
10.
Takes 10. Okay.
It's a scary arrow, that first arrow, when you're judging, because he hit high and he's like, uh-oh, I overjudged it. That's typically what that means for me. And that's the one I based everything off of. All my numbers might be hot. 10 for Jacob.
10 on the Stan Coyote. And now we're coming around to Mr. Braden Jones.
Wait till you see these totals when they update the board.
On the Zeiss Grazing Doe.
Look at that.
We just talked about Braden last year. Coming in 5th position, Darren.
He's not
basically
scared.
Nothing, you know, who would, if he finished in 5th, okay, cool. But then now here he puts the gas pedal down.
Watch this update. Watch this scoring update. 438,
Boom.
435, 434, 434, 434. Oh, that's so good.
Wow.
So good. Joseph's just got a 3-point lead now. He had a 2-point lead over Dan. He's got the 3-point lead over Justin. But then they're stacked up at 434. That was just after one arrow.
One arrow.
Yeah.
Dan McCarthy went from 2nd to 5th.
Every arrow matters. Every point matters. Got to try to keep them. 10s are important here. 8s are mistakes, but 10s are important. 12s are probably needed.
And here is Justin Hanna. We're looking at that coyote.
Justin shoots a bow so good.
Stan Coyote. What's he going to do there? Oh, just right.
Good shot.
It's Jacob on the Zeiss Grazing Doe.
Look at him bearing down on that thing.
He pulls really hard.
Oh,
And he got it. He went for the 14 and he got it. Are you kidding me?
That is so good. That is so
wow.
good. Braden took an 8, 442. Hey, this is
big
far from
risk,
over.
big reward.
You have to get that within a few inches of your guess is to hit the middle of that is within a few inches of the distance. That's so good. Because he's not bobbling and making a mistake in hitting that. He's drilling it. Joseph.
And 12
points.
for
Good
Joseph.
shot, Joseph.
All right.
Joseph looks pretty determined. He's shooting that bow so good too. 8. Daggone it, Dan.
Dan McCarthy.
That's an unusual start for Dan.
He's not seeing something well there.
2. That's the transition from outdoors to in here. It's different.
Comes Justin.
Good 10. And
now
45. Another 14.
Jacob.
I'm sure Joseph's like, dang it, just when I
Come
got some
on.
breathing room, here Sluzar shows up.
I'm shooting 12s. These guys are shooting 14s.
So good. Jacob. Braden's getting ready to go to what I see to be the shortest target, number 2, which is the HHA Mountain Lion. So he'll probably launch at a 14 since he shot an 8. And then Jacob still has to come up to that target yet too, and I could see him 14, or at least shooting at it.
Yeah.
So
if he just shot at it on the Grazing Doe, why not do it?
And Joseph's going to a long target and then a longer target. So Joseph's got to keep him in the 10 here. And Joseph's hoping these guys don't continue that big bonus ring streak.
All right. Here comes Braden. There's a look over Joe Goza's shoulder.
Yeah.
Black Eagle Bear. What's he going to do?
He needs another 12 right here.
Oh, are you kidding me?
He's not going to like that.
That's a big miss, Darren.
That's going to bunch him up even tighter.
Wow.
See what Dan does. Jacob likes where his lands.
Yeah.
If I could read his reaction, Dan's holding a long
time, Dan.
Yeah. Gosh, he's got 17 seconds, and that's not a lot of time for Dan. He's got a very slow shot. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. He got it off quick.
Oh, he got it.
And he 12'd it.
Yes, he did. Jeez.
He doesn't need a lot of time to make a 12.
Darren, what's with the cardiac shooting here?
Oh no, this is good though. Okay, Jacob got a 10.
Jacob takes a 10. All right.
58. Braden went for a 14, and it did not land where he was hoping.
No. It's the next arrow. This is gonna.
447.
I think Joe stayed in the 8 ring.
Yeah, I think he's an 8. But he did not need to give anything back.
No, he's gonna be tied with Jacob. Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah. He's
Yeah. He got
8 for
that's
Joseph.
the core line. It's in there.
458. So he's tied with Jacob now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Big rewards don't come easy.
And we're taking a look. Yeah, this one looked good.
Pretty sure that's a dozen.
I think so. Yep.
12
there you
is.
go.
454.
Oh, now Justin Hanna, he went 1400.
Oh, did he?
He did. And it looks good.
He could be the leader then.
It looks good.
If Justin 14s it, he's going to take the lead.
From here with my... Oh, he's just over. Ah, I was just looking from my seat.
A 5.
Shoot.
That makes you want to throw up a little bit right there when you see that.
Man.
A 5. Well, I mean...
All right, Darren.
Justin's trying to win. Nothing. I mean, good for him right there.
I'm going to ask you.
Yep.
You're Jacob Slusars. You just shot a 14 on the grazing doe. The mountain lion looks to be very similar in distance.
He's going to shoot at it. I think he's going to shoot at it.
You think he's going to go?
I do. I think he's going to shoot at the 14.
Wow. He's got to feel good about the number.
Yeah, because he's leading right now. But if he puts an extra 4 points on that, then it really increases his odds of winning.
It looks.
He's going to finish. He's going to finish on the black bear, so the black bear's not too much longer. He might try to 12 it, being he's tight, being he's in the lead now. But
he's looking.
If he went after the deer, I would think he's going after this one.
He's one of those who's, if he's going to crash, he's going to smash the whole car.
Here's Joseph. He's behind by 1 bonus ring, tied at 458. He's on the longest target on the field right now. 10. Good shot. Just high left of it.
Here comes Jacob. Man, he's bearing down. Oh, God, I think he got it.
Just over it.
He went just over.
McCarthy hit it.
Oh, I was looking at the TV. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Wow. Holy smokes. This is just back and forth and round and round. Okay, 10 for Justin. 460.
I'm not even sure who's leading now.
This is going to come down to the 6th arrow on who wins this tournament. I figured Jacob would go for it.
Jacob just missed it.
8.
Oh.
466.
Wow.
That's what happens when you get a stacked field of guys. You just, you got to push. You have to push.
I mean,
14.
14 for Braden.
461, so he's not out of it yet. Wow.
Go big or go home,
Yeah.
they say. Say that for a reason. Joe gets a 10.
468. So him and McCarthy are going to be tied for the lead now. Joseph's battling these guys. 468 now for Dan. Wow.
So he shoots 2 8s. and then a 14. We'll
Yeah.
correct those.
Yeah, made it up. Now, that's why I said that's the guy you don't want chasing you, but
man.
468, 468, 466, 461, 460. I think if my math is right, we'll see an update here.
Joe is on a closer target. Dan's got the Wolverine, which isn't easy to see.
Joseph's going to 14 this target. I think he's going to shoot at it. He
You
told me
think so?
today before the shoot-off, he said, I'm going to go for it. He said, I have
He did
finished.
say that.
I have finished
You're
second
correct.
too many times because I lay up or I play it safe. And
Yes.
I truly believe he's seen 2 or 3 guys in front of him and 14 this target. I think Joseph's going to just lay it all out right here.
I heard him say that
Yep.
today as well.
He said, I've
"Nope."
finished second too many times but playing safe. And
Yeah.
a 12 would be not really unsafe. 12 would be great.
Yeah.
But if it could 14 it, whew. Because I don't think Dan's going to 14 this Wolverine. He can 12 it. Jacob's probably going to shoot at the 14 on the Bear because he needs it. Justin's probably going to shoot at the 14 on the Mountain Lion. I guess we'll see. Here we go. Here's your
Man. Anything can
Look how big that 14 looks on that target, on the Black Bear.
Joe shot at the 12. I don't know if he got it.
Jacob's an 8 low on the Bear.
Dan could win this.
Did Hannah shoot a 14?
He's in the right area.
It's not
I
over.
didn't see a reaction.
Center 10 for Dan.
Center 10.
I'm nervous.
Wait, Justin, I think, was shaking his head.
Is he tall? I don't know. They've struggled with that Mountain Lion. 10 for Dan. 478. It's going to come down to the last. I can't see, naked eye, Justin's arrow looks tall. We're going to see real quick here.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Just tall.
Just over.
Wow. 468. Gosh, that puts him 10 behind McCarthy now. Sluzar shot an 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe, maybe.
I don't know.
Gosh, that's so close. From here it looks wide, but up there it looked a lot closer when you had the camera angle above.
8. Yep. Just under.
474. Wow. Okay, Mister. What about we lost track of Brady
Yeah,
Jones?
what about Brady?
What did he do?
He probably shot a 14.
If he 14'd that coyote, I'll standing ovation that. He did.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I had no idea he did that. 475.
Jeez.
Unreal.
Joe's arrow looks real low. No, but he got it. Okay.
Oh, he smoked it.
Oh, he smoked it.
Okay.
What am I looking at?
480.
I need new glasses.
Okay. Joe's got a 2-point lead.
There we go.
So Justin Hannah's the only one not in the final arrow.
In third place, we've got Brady Jones with a 475 and 18 bonus runs.
Wow.
This just didn't play out the way I thought it was gonna. Man.
Rounding out the top 5, and his shootoff is Justin Hannah with a 5th place finish and a score of 468.
Wow.
Great shooting.
I remember Joe goes in Metropolis a couple of years ago, coming in with a healthy lead, and then Dan just did what Dan does and came in and won it. And I know it crushed Joe because it looked like he was going to get this win. And
It's hard to hang on to a lead out there. I mean, you just witnessed. I mean, these guys are guessing the distance. I mean, and they lengthened the the range.
Yeah.
So their overall average is longer, and I mean, it was a bonus ring extravaganza right there.
Man. All right, so we brought out our last chance archery, last chance arrow bless buck. Move that sign around there. And we swapped it.
Yeah,
We've been
flipped it
shooting it
over.
the other way.
So Sluzar shoots a 14. He goes to an 88. puts him 8 points ahead of Joseph. If Braden shoots a 14, puts him at 89, 9 points ahead of Joseph. If McCarthy shoots a 14, puts him at a 92. Joseph has to hit a bonus ring. If they all step up there and pop this thing, not likely on a Blesbach. It's hard to see.
Hard to see.
Hard to aim at up there. But that's what could happen. Best case scenario for everybody.
This camera angle, we can see nice. You can see those rings, but I promise you with the naked eye from that line, they can't see that.
If they're shooting like a 6-power lens, maybe a number 2 clarifier, B clarifier, something like that, they might be able to pick it out, but it's just not easy to see.
They get to judge now. It is like in between the bear and the coyote, so if they had good numbers for those, that'll give them something to, although he did move them up a couple yards too.
When it comes to judgers right there, that's 4 pretty good judgers.
Yeah.
Sluzar's tough. McCarthy, of course, he's got a resume from here to Texas. Joseph's always been one of the best yardage judgers, and Braden Jones just hit 14s like crazy.
Well, all right. Well, before we take this last shot, we want to once again thank our sponsors for tonight's coverage. B3, Easton, Elite, Hampsky, Matthews, and Trueball. We can't do any of this without our sponsors, and we certainly appreciate their support. So here we go.
I'm nervous.
I am too. Why are we nervous? We're not doing anything.
Oh, yeah, it's harder to watch than it is to be out there. It's like, okay, what's going to happen? They got to go for it. Third place is like, okay. Fourth place is like, okay. First place is like, ta-da, look at all my money.
Yeah. Tens of thousands of dollars here.
I mean, whoever wins this is probably going to take home minimum of 18,000. I'm going to just guess. Pretty good pay for 46 arrows on a weekend.
I like that shot.
That's a good look right there.
That's a good camera.
Oh, just low
missed
right.
it.
That's a pretty good distance on that thing. That had some hang time.
He had the number.
So an 8, 482. Okay, Braden Jones shoots an 8. He goes to 483. He leapfrogs him and gets a podium finish. A 10, he goes to an 85. Doesn't help him a lot. A 12, he goes to a 87. Better, but still doesn't help him a lot. I think he's got to shoot the 14.
You think he's going for it?
I do. I think he has to. If he shoots an 8, he gets third. You know, aim to the left side if you want to, you know, preserve. Okay, if I miss it, let's stay in the 8 ring and get a third place paycheck and some contingency. But I think he's trying to think how he's going to win this tournament.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
Stone cold.
Give it a few extra clicks. Okay, that's what I want. One last look. Okay, he's ready.
All right.
Good luck, kid.
Here we go. He says, yep, let's do it.
I wonder what he didn't take very long to look right there. That usually, unless he knows exactly where he's aiming. I think he's I just think he has to try to 14 this thing.
Is he just over it? He is.
He might have stayed 8. If he did, that gets him third.
Just hot. What's that, like 2 yards there?
Yeah, a yard and a half. Oh no, that's going to be a maybe. He might have caught that. I can't
think
tell.
so.
I can't.
5.
Oh, it is a 5.
He didn't.
480. So
That's
he's going to finish
knock him at 4th.
4th, yeah. That'll be a tough one to swallow right there.
Yeah.
His line was so good too.
All right.
Okay, Dan, if he shoots a 10, he goes to 88. Joe shoots a 10, he wins. If Dan shoots a 12, he goes to 90. Joe shoots a 10, he wins on bonus ring. If Dan shoots a 12, he goes to, no, if Dan shoots a 12, he goes to 90. Yeah, so if he shoots a 14, he goes to a 92.
He has to shoot.
Then Joseph has to shoot a bonus ring.
He has to shoot to 14.
Yeah.
Oh, tall.
Oh, tall. So an 8 is an 86. Joseph needs an 8 to win this tournament.
8 to win. That just made life a whole. I just saw Joseph sigh.
Yeah,
let out a big.
Yeah, yeah. And of course we won't say. I mean, anything can happen, but for Joseph Goza's skill set, he needs an 8.
An 8.
That's the size of a basketball down there.
He's gonna go center 10, and he's gonna put it right in the middle. This has been a long time coming for Joe Goza. His game plan worked.
It certainly did. I'm smiling for him already. I got better make sure. we better make sure. Put it in there, big guy.
Get it.
Center 10.
Center 10. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
So good, Joseph Goza. He's been shooting that bow so good. He told me, he's like, I'm not, I shoot some indoors, but he said if I shoot 10 rounds of Vegas rounds, he said 5 of them have been 30X rounds. Said he's been killing it with that bow.
Man.
So I'm glad for him.
What a finish for Joe Goza.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, it's like he said. He was no more playing safe.
Yep.
Going for it. I heard him out there too. They were having a little discussion, and there was some issue on the range too, and he said, well, I'm going to speak up too. I'm being aggressive with my shooting. I'm going to be aggressive out here too.
I don't blame him a bit. It paid off. I mean, he said he's learned. I mean, I've played safe too many times, and it's cost him the win.
And there he is. Joe Goza, we were just talking about how you said you were not going to play safe this weekend, and it paid off.
I didn't play safe all weekend until the last 5 today. Probably should have shot the 14 on that mountain line, but Dana just shot a couple 8s, so I played odds.
You told me that you like that bow.
Dude,
I haven't seen you shoot it live, but with those guys chasing you like that, you earned that win right there.
I love this bow. I told you earlier, I've shot maybe 8 rounds, and my worst practice round was probably 10 up. I've shot 20 up over half the time with it. It's unbelievable.
Buddy, I'm happy for you. I'm glad to see you shooting well. I mean, to come out here first tournament of the weekend, to come in here 28 up, and you had to earn that win right there. So that was some impressive shooting.
Thanks, Darren.
Super happy for you, buddy. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, Joe Goza is our 2026 Hoyt Easton Pro-Am Open Pro Champ. Folks, that's going to do it for us here at the Foley Event Center. For Darren Christianberry, PJ Riley, all the rest of the CAM crew, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at Fort Benning.
He ran about 40 yards. One of the biggest bucks of my life.
Bro, that happened so fast.
Best on narrow by far.
25 years of trusted confidence with 60 wins plus 17 Shooter of the Year titles, and that's just my experience. The company has been a family-owned business for 31 years, with product made in the USA. Dedicated to the target archer since 1995, paying out millions in sponsorship and contingency dollars. The real #1, chosen by the #1 archers in the world.
It starts with focus, a breath, and the pull of the string. From ancient skill to modern sport, across the entire world. At Lancaster Archery, we celebrate the precision, the passion, and the power of the bow.
Just a little bit of movement, she puts it into the 10.
Gear and expertise for every archer.
Perfect bullet hole.
The Pharaohs has done it again. That thing's freaking smooth.
The track isn't for everyone. It's for those who obsess over the details.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
In a very short amount of time, Tack Vanes has really dominated the tournament world as far as 3D goes and excelled in hunting. We've made the quietest, most stiff, accurate vane in the industry. We're very proud of what we've done. We make all kinds of different sizes, profiles for any application. And if you want to check those out, go to tackvanes.com.
Not all arrows are created equal. Black Eagle arrows are super sorted for unmatched precision, perfectly matched in straightness, spine, and weight. They're even
Scott Archery has been proudly made in America for over 40 years. High-quality materials, target-inspired design, and tight tolerances allows you to release with